That means can edit it out. So, okay, we're recording there anyway. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So, yeah, we're going to do this. So, welcome to anybody who's seen it. We've YJ, who's in the second video from the bottom, top even, and everyone else. It is Ray making a cameo appearance. Walk on, walk off.
Oh, I have to edit him out.
Yeah.
Continuity, yeah.
So, no Senna Dunica, he may or may not turn up. So, we're going to be doing this as a bit of an intro because YJ has never played D&D before. Andy's had a bit of experience with it, but none of us have had any experience with D&D through Foundry Virtual Tabletop. So, so there's going to be a bit of learning. Way we'll do it, YJ. I know we were on the server today and we had a little bit of a look around at some of the character stuff. No doubt all of us will be trying to find stuff in character sheets of where they are, so don't worry about that. And the whole business, because you do have some spells and that, so we'll do that as it goes through it, as we go through it. So the adventure, I'm just going to preload this to you guys for those of you who have just joined. So the adventure is hopefully going to be concluded this evening, and it'll give us all a taste for whatever. So at the moment, you are sitting around a tavern, and the weather has gotten very bad. So hopefully that has opened all up for you guys, has it?
Yeah.
So just to show people who's who, this person over here is Andy, and Andy's playing a monk, cleric, and he's a bit beefed up. He's got scale armor. This is a halfling who at the moment has passed out at the table. He's being controlled by Dunica, so he will remain passed out at the table if Dunica doesn't show up. We have, this is YJ, who is playing an elf bard. This is Becky, who is playing a half-elf assassin. And this is Ben, who's playing a creature called a Null, which is basically a werewolf. And he's over by the fire lying on the ground. So Null,
big hyena man.
I'll just show a picture there of what a Null actually looks like up on the thing. If I can find one. Yeah, it should be right here.
I love the sound effects.
So I can't find a picture of an owl, but it's basically he's a big werewolf type of thing.
It's bad camera on the monster manual.
Yes, that's
what
very attractive.
So he's very handsome.
Oh yeah,
very handsome.
Just like me in real life.
As well.
There's an uncanny resemblance.
Yeah. Play what you know, Ben. Play what you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're sheltered in this tavern. You're the only people there. Up the top corner, there's an orc, a half-orc barman, and it's fairly quiet inside because an unexpected storm has just blown up, which you should be able to hear. Hopefully.
Yeah, I have. I have one question. Yeah. How scared am I of the thunder? And are there any hoovers in the any vacuum cleaners in the oven that I should know about?
Yeah. You don't really like the thunder, but that's why you're over by the fire. It gets all sort of your fur gets all wet. So that was the one I was saying when YJ came on first. I thought it was her microphone was going whoosh whoosh, but it was the thunder playing. I could hear it from the server, and I was like, "What is that noise?" I thought it was the noise of the sea or something. But anyway, so it's after it started to bucket it down, and you decided to take refuge in this tavern. And as you did so, you're in the tavern, and it's quite thunderstorm. Wasn't expected. You had checked this morning with the local oracle, and it said a chance of rain was quite low. Don't need to bring an umbrella. But there you go. It was wrong. The oracle was wrong. So yeah, you're in the tavern. Where else would you start the D&D adventure anyway?
Do we know each other already, Phil, or are we all?
That's up to you guys.
Who are you?
Oh, look at the little doggy over by the fire.
Yes, his name is Beast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't pet him. Does your dog bite? I thought you said your dog
Yeah.
doesn't bite. That's not my dog. Anyway, so
I'm not sure whether
Grumpy.
we know each other, but it's like it seems to be we're just all stuck here randomly because it's
Yeah.
quite a collection of
The
like
storm.
collection of people.
So
Yeah.
I just want to show you something there. Okay, so what should have popped up there on your screen is a map of the
Yeah.
coast, and you can scroll in on that if you need to. You should or roll up and down. You should be able to scroll on it. So just to give you an idea of where you are. So you are about 40 miles north west of Waterdeep. You're at the Sword Mountains. So there's a place called Thornhold, if you can see it there by the rocks. So that's where
Yeah.
you are. You're at a place called Thornhold, which is at the foot of some of the range of the Sword Mountains. Neverwinter is about 100 miles up, which is where the mines of Phandelver, the last adventure we played, took place. So so you're just northwest of Waterdeep, and that map should be available to you guys, or I can make it available if you need to. Available. So that's the story. So that's where you are. You're out down by the fire, and just as you're sitting down and getting warm and drying off, if you are wet and that, the door opens, and in rushes from its cold, wet, this a young fellow, and barman shouts, "Shut that door!" So he shuts the door after himself, and keep your letting in the rain. So the young fellow runs in and starts, and he's all flustered, and he starts shouting and he's saying, "I need some help! I need some help!" And you can see by his robes, especially you, Andy, you can recognise him as a trainee monk, an acolyte. And he's saying, I need help. I need help. I need help. Brother Benjamin and Brother Alsash, they're under attack. Please come and help me.
Do I recognize those names?
No.
Okay.
Beast ears, perk up.
I'll go over because, I'll go over and go, where are they? What type of help do they need?
We were traveling in a boat, and the storm came up from nowhere, and he looks at the dog, he looks at Beast.
Yeah, he curled up, stands up to, as gnolls tend to be about between like 7 and 7.5, 8 feet. It's like 7.5 foot tall. Stands up and is like,
Who must we slay?
Is he slumbering? Is he? So
Yeah.
he runs around to the other side of what's your name again, Becky? Yeah, you, the elf. He
I
runs
liked
around
it, the
other
dog.
side.
I liked it, the big hyena mask and he's like, what is it? Are they falling down a well? What is it, boy? Who needs help?
Don't scare him, Beast. Don't scare him.
Yeah.
So I must just switch off something there. So he goes, yes, we were. I have the sound coming from the browser and I have it coming from Foundry, so I'm just going to kill it off from Foundry.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's louder than you guys.
Well, you can lower. You should be able to lower it a bit. No.
Actually,
You mean the thunder sound?
Yeah.
No, it got even louder.
Oh yeah.
It's not so loud for me at least.
Yeah, you can on your sound settings. If you right-click on your speaker and go Open Sound Settings, you'll be able to reduce the sound from Firefox or Chrome or whatever you're using, and pump up the Discord one.
And actually, it looks like in Foundry on the little musical note on the playlists, I think there's a global volume controls. You seem to be able to, control your individual volume of playlists, ambient, and interface.
Oh, okay. Well, these are ambient ones, probably, or interface.
Or if it's Also, you can if someone is particularly quiet on Discord, you can right-click their picture and bring their volume up.
It is quite a vicious storm, so it should. So anyway, he says yeah, we were at sea, and the storm blew up, and the boat. We were trying to struggle with the boat, and it crashed up down some rocks, and we managed to get into a small boat. We rowed ashore. There was only three of us survived, got into the boat, myself and Brother Benjamin and Brother Alsash, and we rowed to the shoreline. And Brother Benjamin was injured in the shipwreck, and just as we got to the shore and we were drying off, some goblins attacked us from the shoreline. So they're down on the beach now, and Brother Alsash had collapsed, and I'm not sure if he's good. And Brother Benjamin said, "Go off up. We could see the lights of the village here." And so he said to go up and look for help. He told me to get away, but I don't think we should leave him. He wanted me to continue on with our mission.
I'll go up and ask him what division he's from.
I should have prepared something like that. I don't. Sorry, I am very.
I knew it.
I think it's one of the only ones I know from the Forgotten Realms. I think Tyr is the god of justice.
Yeah, Tyr, the god of justice, is who we worship.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tyr.
Tyr, yes. As in
that's
Tyr.
As in the one-handed, Nordic god, Norse god.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Brother,
they
he said,
just took it.
You look like a cleric yourself. What order are you from?
Oh, fuck you.
What Norse god that was just imported into this fantasy setting are you in service of?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just quite lower to the
All seeing.
Yeah.
They're very rude, these priests, aren't they?
Yeah. You're very. Yeah.
Well, we're getting Beast is eager to go. He's heard, his equivalent of walkies is, kill, kill goblins, and he gets very excited. It's like, he is gonna go over to, I'm sorry, YJ's character Valna.
Yeah, I think so.
Beast, and he knows that she's probably the most well spoken, being the bard. But he can't write, but he's just like, he said we should. What is the that Donika's halfling, and he's like, he's like, you write. He's like, right, leave him a note. He's like, stick, he's like under Tankarys. They say we're gone, be back. He's like, so you'll know where we went.
So are you saying that I should leave a note?
Yes, leave a note.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just write the note to him here.
Gone slaying, be back.
Gone
dinner in fridge.
Slaying, gnomes. Follow to beach. Follow to shoreline. If you wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's been pinned to him.
P.S. We didn't pay.
I like that one.
Yeah, 20% tip is customary on the Sword Coast.
Woof woof.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
And then we're all like,
XO.
and the young fella says, "I'll stay here with him."
You have to show us where these dudes are.
Right. Okay. So,
yeah.
I'll smell them.
Okay, so the situation is now your characters, those of you who don't have dark vision, will be blind at night time. So just for dark vision, YJ is characters can only see if there's light. It is nighttime outside, so there is no light. Now, elves and half-elves and some other races have dark vision, so you will actually be able to see. So you and Becky will be actually able to see outside. So for the purpose of it, so if any of the other characters aren't able to see when they go outside, it's because you don't have dark vision. Now, I have a way of rectifying that. So for the moment, though, when you leave the pub. That's why YJ can probably see out and Becky can probably see out the door, but the other reviewers mightn't be able to see out the door.
Donica wouldn't be able to. If he's a halfling, I think he wouldn't.
You've got dark sight, have you?
Yeah, I think that the Noel has it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think I
'cause
did give it to you. So
he's
Andy is the only one
yeah
at the
they
moment.
have.
It shouldn't matter. I'm just going to preload the scene there. Choose. Okay.
Sure, we've got torches in the packs and whatever.
Yes, you do. So now it is a bit. Sorry, I think the halfling is rousing. Yes. Oh, okay. He's passed out. He's just vomited on the floor.
Well, is this like when you're about to leave and someone said like they weren't going to come, and then you're about to leave and it's like, oh, actually I'll come, and then it's like I just have to put my shoes on
I just
and get my coat and wash my hair and I just have to then go to the
And then you
bathroom.
brush my teeth.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
he paid the bill, Ben. He was like, "What? Bill?
Yeah,
Bill's
yeah.
not it?"
Yeah, and it got through.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can't see anything.
No, that's okay. You shouldn't be able to see anything at the moment because I
Oh,
haven't put your
okay.
I see
characters. I
rain.
haven't put your characters on the sheet yet. So
Oh, okay.
so right, I'm just getting it.
I like the rain. Oh my gosh. It's raining.
All right.
It's cold.
It is cold. It is. So you're just walking down a road to the beach. It is still thundering and lightning, and I think that's all of us. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 of us there now. Okay, so you should be able to see something there now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see something.
Okay, so the road, before
Yep.
you go all off running mad, I'll tell you, the road there goes through the tree line to the north, and the beach and the sea is on the outside.
Well, if you have a mouse, you scroll and then you can zoom out
You
the
can
map.
scroll,
Actually,
and if you right click, you can drag the map around. So
Yeah.
you can drag around the map, and you can scroll the mouse away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so the beach and that is to the left. Oh, I better throw the young lad with you so he can. Come on, follow. Yeah, you are actually following. So he sort of goes. So yeah, and the beach is up this way towards the old shed. I don't know if you can see it. Andy, can you see anything? Is it
Okay.
very hard for you to see stuff?
No, I mean I can see like the bottom of the screen. There's some light. And I can see our character to the right of the screen,
ooh,
Yeah, the trees.
and then I can see.
Yeah, are probably obscuring a bit. I'll give you a bit more light.
I see a murder scene.
Can you see that, my brain? Or your say what? Where's the other characters? Hold on. Thanks, Frank.
So you'll only see what you can see. I'm not being smart with that. If you're not in, you're going to need to drag your character over.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's something happening with your character, Andy.
Where are you guys? Oh, you're on the bottom. Okay.
Andy's
Andy.
character's like sideways.
Yeah.
Donna, can you see what I
Oh.
It's Andy. Right. Okay, so if you come out onto the tree line there where Andy is, yeah, you should all see stuff.
Where's Andy?
Down the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's because
Quite
the
a big
trees
map.
were blocked.
You might need to scroll in.
Zoom out.
Yeah,
Scroll
yeah,
out.
scroll in.
Yeah.
So I can see 4 of you. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what you can see is now is over here. There is a fight. There's a monk on the ground, and in a pool of blood. And standing beside the boat is another monk, and he's sort of holding himself, and he's trying to flail.
Rude.
Okay.
How well am I seeing that?
Can you see that, Andy? Can you see?
Yes, I
anything?
can.
Yeah.
I can. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, I would probably run towards them and try to help, but I'm not actually sure what spells I have and what weapons I have.
I'm actually going to give you 60 feet of, because it's going to be too messy for now. So, right, as you do that, you can see there's a wolf spots you, and it starts running out towards you. And what we're going to do, and you can see there's a goblin up here, turns to around you, and they see you, and they go, "What's this?" So this fella here, this hobgoblin, who seems to be organising stuff, he goes, "Take out those interlopers." He's got a very good vocabulary for a goblin.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get stuff, and he goes, you, runt," and he turns around behind and goes, "Finish off that monk." So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw everybody onto the combat tracker.
Yeah.
What's a combat tracker?
Combat tracker is what we were looking at earlier to organize fights. For some reason or other, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna have to do it one by one. Oh no, it is. Sorry. Wolf beast. So it's the fist, or if you right click on the fist, it'll come down to the second window, which is actually easier to see because when we get into combat.
Oh, okay.
So I have, who am I missing from that? I have the 4 of you guys. I'm going to add him into the combat. I'm going to add a hobgoblin into the combat. Okay, so I'm going to roll for initiative, and this will determine the roll order for everyone.
Order.
So, YJ, you're actually... I used to go there after it's happened. So you're actually up first. YJ is
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now, the way this works, YJ, is you have a certain range of movement, which is typically 30 feet. So if you press Control and drag from the center of your token out, it'll measure how far you can move. So the most you can move is 30 feet. So for example, YJ, you can actually make it to the hobgoblin. That's this fella up here, if you want to.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can, failing that, if I want to come out of that, you can make it to the wolf, or you can make it to the goblin hiding up here by the trees. So what you would do is you decide who you want to attack. Now, weapons-wise, what do you actually have? You have, so on inventory, it shows that you have a dagger and a rapier. You have no ranged weapons, so you're not going to be able to use a bow and arrow. So you're going to have to get in and stand beside them. You do have some spells, which is in your spell book, and you have nothing really great that you're going to be able to use weapon-wise. So you're going to have to get up and get in and just knife them. So your choice now is to either run up to the hobgoblin or run up to the wolf and attack it.
Let me think. I mean, I think I'll do a bit better with the wolf, or maybe the hobgoblin. I think.
Okay.
Hobgoblin is which one is that one? The one.
Hobgoblin is this one up here. I don't know if you can see
Okay.
the mouse on it.
Yeah. I can see your mouse.
Yeah. That's
So should I move my character up there?
So yeah, just click and drag your character up there.
Yep.
So what you're going to do now is you're going to open up your character sheet, and so double click
it's
on
open.
your icon, and so then on inventory, select rapier.
Yeah.
And just click on rapier.
Yep.
It has the little picture of rapier. Excellent.
Yep.
So
I got it. Yes.
So hit attack
Yes.
on the button that's open
Yep.
on the screen.
And then do normal, right?
When it does the dice roll.
Oh no, I need to attack. No, I need to how do I target the guy again?
So
Right click, is it?
Double right click on the hobgoblin.
Okay, yeah. Now we can do it.
So now hit attack.
Okay, now attack. So I do a normal, right? Yes.
Yeah, normal, correct. Okay, so you rolled. Oh, that's a good roll. 21. Now, that's not, because that's over 20. That's not a critical, as happened earlier. It has to be an actual 20 on the dice to be classed as a critical.
Yeah.
So you got 21, which is very good. So that actually beats a hobgoblin is quite tough, but that actually beats his armor class. So what you need to roll damage now, please.
So I click on damage.
Damage, yeah, underneath the attack.
And I do a normal roll.
Yeah, because you didn't get a crit. Ooh, so you rolled a 7, but you actually, because of your bonuses and that, you actually get 4 onto that. So you've done him 11 damage.
Okay.
So he takes 11 damage, and he goes, oh. So you ran up and you just rapier right through his heart. It just went through a gap in his thing, and it just went straight through the heart and out the back, and there's just a profusion of blood. And he, how do I do this again? He
dies.
does die.
He doesn't die.
He does die.
He does die?
He does die.
Yes.
I can't remember. I did it earlier. I managed to get skull. Oh, I know how to do it. So the hobgoblin just lets out a thing and just falls back off your rapier and just into a pool of blood. And the goblin that's beside up here to the north of you just looks and has a little bit of a moment of himself, and as he sees their leader gone. So yeah, that's your action. So straight into combat, and you got your first kill. Meanwhile, Beast is looking at this going, "There's some for me." So man, off you go. You're up.
Beast isn't now. How? Okay.
You've probably got quite a good movement, have you?
25. I'm trying to think. I need to double check. Does he have the extra barbarian movement yet? But he won't need it for now anyway. He's gonna do standard bonus action. He's gonna enter a rage. He's gonna use his rage. So seeing more than actually any of the others, seeing the wolf. It's like when
the wolf is there.
two dog owners meet in a park, and the two dogs start going at each other. Beast sort of like when he rages, he gets extra feral, and he sort of kind of running like on all fours.
Yeah.
And Beast doesn't technically.
He doesn't even go around Becky and Andy. He just vaults over them.
Unlike, technically he has. I'd actually need to get rid of it. He has equipment that he started with, but Beast doesn't carry any weapons. He doesn't have any armor.
Yeah.
So he's gonna run. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm still clicked on the ruler. He is gonna run just straight forward. Is he in melee there? Yeah, good. And he is because he's a circle. Was it part of the Beast barbarian? He's gonna let loose 2 claw attacks. So he gets.
So you're doing 2 attacks.
Only do a D6. Yeah, he'd only do a D6, but if he has his when he rages, he gets his claws get sharp. He can do 2 of them. So I hope I put this in right, because I had to. I just made it up there now, and I've put in 1 D6 plus strength, but I don't know if that doesn't work. I might have to just put the number in.
Well, first of all, you get through his armor class, so 16 is good enough to do him damage.
Yeah. Okay.
I did fix your bite.
So, oh, you did?
Yeah.
Had it gone wonky?
Well, yeah, no, it was just, it's linked to your strength now, not just the static modifier. But you'll have to add the 2 for if you're raging. Anyway,
Rage.
So yeah, you do damage.
Does that? Did it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not seeing the damage.
No, they didn't.
I think that was the attack roll.
That was the attack roll. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do the
damage.
Why is it not doing the? Maybe it's just being slow.
Have you got me targeted?
Ah, bollocks.
It doesn't matter.
Is that why? Yeah. Double right click, is it?
Double right click.
Or yeah, not gonna work. Still okay. Why won't it let me?
I'll try it from my end. So it's 1d6 plus strength plus bonus is what it says.
Plus 2, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that seems to. It's there for me.
Weird. You're seeing it show up, yeah.
Didn't roll.
Weird.
Okay. Look, there's a d6 down the bottom that you can roll.
Yeah.
I'll just check your ability there.
Oh, man. Okay, 6 plus. I just did the strength and the rage together, so I just did d6 plus 5.
Oh. 11 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So
first swipe.
That you jumped across and you jumped over the other characters and you grabbed the wolf literally by the throat, and you ripped out its throat.
Okay, is it down?
Oh, it's dead.
So you've made me dead.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We look too similar. The two big shaggy beasts, two dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, because of that.
You're not dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
bollocks! I can't do it because
You can't change, is it?
oh, I had to change it a bit actually because when I made the knoll for some reason, I had the knoll from the Dungeon Master's Guide, but the Eberron knoll wasn't showing up,
Okay.
so I had to sort of rebuild it. But no, I could do the thing where he rampages when he downs somebody, but you have to use your bonus action to do it, and he used the bonus action to rage. That's another 5e point because 5th edition is getting redesigned, and I think that's one of the legitimate complaints that I agree with, which is that entering the rage costs a bonus action for a barbarian. You know.
The
anyway.
reason that didn't work for you on the damage was you had a typo on the formula. You have to go at mod.
Strength or something.
Yeah,
oh, at mod.
Strength. Yeah, you can't.
That makes more sense. I was assuming it wasn't gonna. It probably wouldn't work at mod. Okay.
Sorry, just want to check.
So
sorry guys. For
yep.
So that should work now for you, Ben, the next time.
Sweet. So I just want to see. Do I have? Or actually, I suppose I would have been able to look at it and think. No, I don't get the extra movement till 5th level. So he's got an extra 5 feet, but he'll just move.
That's working out.
I suppose towards this goblin.
Right. Next up is Marvina.
Okay, so I'm going to go as if I have my short bow out and I'm running towards the orc up here that's beating the bow. Oh, I see the orc in the gap, so I stop there and I'm going to use my bow.
So remember to target. Which one are you targeting?
This one.
Okay, so double right click on it, and it should put a little dot on it when you do.
Oh, there you go.
Red dot, which is Becky, or pink dot, which is Becky's colour. So yeah, on the character sheet on your bow, hit the little picture of the bow.
Yeah.
It's the opposite to Cthulhu, where you don't hit. Okay, so yeah, hit attack.
Attack, yeah.
And okay, I know what you're looking for.
It says normal. Yeah, I want to hit normal.
Yeah, there's nothing. So yeah, you've let fly, and as you were just about to let fly, there was a flash of lightning, and it sort of blinded you for a second, and you must have pulled the bow up a bit, and the arrow went flying off and hit the rock over his head. So unlike your comrades, you haven't. Not only have you not killed someone in the first blow, but your shot went wildly wide. Okay, Fayez, you're up.
Yes. So would it make more sense for me to also take a shot at that goblin archer, or would it make more sense for me to, because I mean the party seems to be doing all right.
That would be entirely an ecumenical matter.
Yeah. Okay. But maybe because I've got quite a few spells, so I'm thinking maybe how does my comrade up there look like? What is his deal? Is he passed out?
He's you can see he's really in the rabbit. He's really clutching his side. There's a lot of blood on the dance floor.
Okay.
And he's looking like he's not even able to. He's got a mace. And he's just trying to sort of.
Okay, so maybe I should put some kind of spell, like a blessing or something on him.
Yeah.
I've got a.
Is there a range for spells?
The blessing's got a 30 feet range.
You'll actually be able to bless 3 of us at the basic level of the spell. So you can actually give it to 3 people. Isn't that bless 3 people? I think is it.
Yeah.
You know, they get to D4 added to rolls and stuff.
So it'll actually. What's nice about this is when Andy casts the spell, it'll actually come up in the chat so everybody can read it.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually quite nice.
Okay.
So you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to the attack roll or saving throw. So you add a d4 to your attack.
Yeah, if I choose to go with a spell, that is.
Andy, just to explain as well, you see on your character sheet with your spells, some of them are purpley colour.
I mean, I've got so many.
Yeah, you see. On your spell book, there's ones that are sort of a purple colour. There's some of them are green, and there's others are just the background colour of the sheet. Do you see that?
I mean, they got all sorts of backgrounds. Bless and Cure Wounds, those are kind of greenish. Then there's one called Toll the Dead, which is kind of purplish. One's called Bane.
Maybe
purplish.
Your ones are slightly different colours to me. The ones that Bless, Cure Wounds and Guiding Bolt, all those ones that are of that colour, you actually you have those spells prepared. So just to explain to why people like clerics and that, they have a spell book. And it might have like loads and loads of spells in it. Like Andy has maybe 20 or 30 spells that he's actually able to do. But he's not a wizard, so he can't actually just call them on demand. He has to prepare them, and basically he sits down and he meditates. And he can only hold a certain amount of spells in his brain. And it's actually 6 of them he can only hold. So he has to learn those spells. When he goes for his
like having a big box of bullets, and then you got a gun, and then in the chamber it's like I can only load these many spells at a time. And it's
so
like they're all you could cast them, you know.
But he has to learn them. So the ones that now I'll come back to cantrips because cantrips are slightly different. But on Andy's one, so Bless, Cure Wounds are ones he's actually got prepared, and he has them at the moment.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds. So whatever those colours are showing up for you, Andy, they might be different colours for me. They're all ones you've learned.
No, I understand. I understand the one with. So there's when you say background, you mean like the entire row, right?
Yes, the entire row. Yeah.
Okay, then I got it.
So Bane commands and you're not able to use at the moment. And just one other thing for YJ, because YJ has some spells as well. There's some of them are called cantrips. Cantrips are spells that you can keep on repeatedly using. When you use anything that isn't a cantrip, you have what's called spell slots. And that means you can only, because it takes so much energy to cast a spell, you might be actually only able to cast 4 spells, and then you have to rest. You can't do them again. So if Andy casts what's called a first level or a second level spell, he's going to be exhausted from them, and he's only going to have a very few of them he can cast. But cantrips are special spells that you know so well you can just go, booyah. Now they tend to be not great.
Okay. So I've got Toll the Dead. Would that be? I mean, would that be beneficial if I cast it on my my brother in faith?
Well, you wouldn't cast it on your brother because it's when you cast it, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take necrotic damage. So that's a weapon.
Okay. So I could cast it on the hobgoblin, the goblin archer up next to him.
Yeah, you can cast it on because if you click on it, it'll actually tell you how far you can actually cast it.
I think the dead is like a 60
feet. Yeah, 60 feet. You can cast that on anybody that's on either of those goblins. You can cast that, whichever one you want.
Okay, great. Then I'll take the goblin up next to my fellow cleric.
So double right click on him and just cast the spell. Hold the dead. So you point at one creature you can see within range, and then the sound of a Dolores spell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. So basically a spell cast like that, you just cast it, and it's up to me, as in the baddie, to try and save himself, to jump out of the way.
Yeah. So remember last Monday when I was trying to shoot that guy and frantically double clicked and nothing happened? Oh yeah, there you go.
Single click again. So I'll try it there. So what you're clicking on is to the left of Toll the Dead, when there's a little icon which changes to a dice. So just single click on that. Did that change for you?
Sorry, what? Where?
So on your spell book.
Oh yeah.
Toll of the Dead. To the left of Toll of the Dead, there's a little icon which should change from a picture to a dice. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
now what I must do is my character must make a Wisdom saving throw. and I need to get 13 or more. So that's what it means in saving throw. So I'll just fire up that goblin, and it's a dexterity wisdom save. So I'm going to do that, and it's a saving throw, and it's normal. And he gets 7 plus 2, 9. So the goblin tried to save himself from the spell, but this noise of this bell just was too much for him, and he takes what was it? He takes spells damage. Okay, if the target is
if he's at full health, it'll be a D8, and if he's
1d8.
missing it,
So I'm going to roll a d8 from the bottom here for him. So roll 1d8. So he takes 6 points of damage. So he hears this wow bell running out, and he just clutches his ears, and he falls to his knees momentarily, and his blood oozes out from him.
Right.
Can I know I missed in the last turn, but from turn 11, my character gets an advantage on an attack roll if the creature hasn't played a part in the fight yet.
Okay, I'll give you the advantage on the next one, so Becky.
Yeah, no, I'm just after rereading it because
okay, yeah, fair enough. So I'll tell you what we'll do is.
No, I wait for the next round, but just so I remember.
He mightn't be alive.
Oh yeah, because the assassin is quite good because they can like ambush people. I suppose. Yeah, if you get the first dig in.
So the archer is going to. He sees you fired an arrow at him, so he's not too happy about that. So he's going to select you as a target. So he was pointing over at the monk, and then an arrow flew at him and he ducked down. So he turns with arrow poised, and he just lets it go. So, or he will let it go, and I'll get his character sheet up. And you can hear someone eating.
Oh yeah.
So an arrow goes flying off, and does 15. Is that enough to beat your armor?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does. You take a. And he does you 8 points of damage, Becky.
Ooh.
So you have to manually subtract it from your thing. So it's the left. You see under your picture.
Yeah.
The left is your temporary. So just go in there and double click on the number on the left and reduce it by 8 HP.
Okay.
The wolf is dead. So it's back to you, OJ, or Valna, I should call you.
Okay, but no, we can't. The dog's upset.
I mean...
Because the wolf is dead, is it?
No, because the cat is in his bed.
Cat's in the dog's
Yeah.
And
because I was looking at my cantrips and I realized I have one that's called mending.
Yes.
Is that, and it says touch transmutation, and it says touch object.
You repair something that's damaged, like a hole in your cloak, or.
Okay, but I can't like heal like the guy that's lying. No, okay. I just need to check what that mending means.
Yeah. You have what's called.
Okay, well.
Blade Ward gives you resistance against damage, so if someone's attacking you, you can use that and cast it on yourself. Guidance is you touch one willing creature and roll a d, so that basically gives them an extra bit of ability. Now you do have some spells that you can use as an action as well. You have Bane, which is up to 3 characters. They must make a charismatic save or they take damage. Use Thunder Wave, which this is a cone of energy sweeps out from you. So you'll hit everything in it, friends and everybody else. You what's called Fairy Fire, which is a cube of light, and it stops people from becoming invisible. And you can sneak, is you can actually make a character go unconscious. Your spells are more utilitarian. They're more sort of like help the rest of the party, where Andy says either cure stuff or kill stuff.
Okay, in that case, then.
Beast has only one spell and it's called hit things.
Yeah.
No, he's got another one which is eat corpse.
I should just try and finish off the hobgoblin that's close to the monk next to the boat.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think he's within range, right?
You definitely can get that. Yeah. So run
so
up.
should I drag my character there? Yeah. And then right click, double right click. Okay, and then the rapier again.
Yeah.
Or should I do a dagger? Yeah, let's do a rapier again. Because it's all about trying to save the two monks. And then the archer, I think, the rest of the guys can deal with it. So I'm just gonna be like, attack. No.
14, which is very good, but not good enough. So you attack the rapier, but he manages to get his shield up, even though he's bleeding quite profusely. He gets his shield up, and it just he pushes away your attack. Beast, you're up.
Just want to see, can I get to... Yes, I can just get to this guy. Yeah. Coming up here. He is going to run up next to this guy. And yeah, where is my... Oh, sorry, I've been playing on Roll20, so I keep going to like certain areas on the screen to like, I'll get my sheet, but I actually prefer Foundry, but I'm still getting used to it.
If you double click where the name bar is, where your sheet is, it actually minimizes it up into the name out of the way of the screen, which is quite handy.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Sorry, I just double click this guy and...
You've got a claw.
So, attack, yeah.
Oh, that's gone through, yes. So you run up, and he had his shield up blocking his attack from Valna, and you just went in and ripped him anew.
Sorry. 11 again, sorry, I've no range. That just did the strength. So 11 with the rage.
It didn't matter. You just ripped under his arm, and you just ripped the side of his body off, and he's just spare ribcage. And as a result, he just... half of him is in your mouth. He just falls down. Oh shit, not him. He just falls down. Where the hell is he? He wasn't actually even on the combat tracker.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever one next to me. I just want to check this thing rampage. Does it?
And he dies.
Right. Do I have to move?
So he's dead.
Okay.
Marvina.
He was down, so he can move. He can do the rampage and move half his speed towards. It doesn't have to be towards a baddie. He'll just. Sorry, I'm on the fucking ruler again. He'll just go, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Go on. Sorry about that.
So Becky, Marvina, you're up, and remember this time you have advantage.
Okay, so I just don't go in, and I have him targeted. I want him right
You're still
here.
targeted from your last time.
How do I get advantage? What do I do for advantage?
When you do the attack, it'll pop up on the screen. Do you want normal or advantage, or just attack?
Oh, right.
So you should now have a box there for advantage. Basically, YJ, advantage is you roll 2 d20s and you take the best one.
No, I didn't get that box up there.
Did you not get advantage?
No, it doesn't come up saying normal or advantage. It just came up with attack or damage.
Yeah, no, press attack. No, press attack.
Oh, I have it, yeah. Sorry, Phil, yeah. No advantage.
Okay, so you roll 2 the exact same dice. So YJ, advantages you roll 2 d20s and you take the best one, and then disadvantages you roll 2 and you take the worst one. So yeah, that goes through. So yeah, give him some damage.
And the damage is normal. Oh,
I have to.
So I get a critical hit if I fight at a. It says an advantage on attack rolls, and then if I hit, it's a critical hit. So I hit critical hit or normal.
Okay, so you get a critical, is it, as well as getting advantage? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it says on the third level you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't been taking its turn in combat. Yeah, In addition, any hit you score against a creature, this is a surprise and is a critical hit.
Okay, yeah, we'll roll it as a crit, so yeah. So
Okay.
when you hit the damage button, it'll say you want to crit. So yeah, so you did him 17 points of damage. A goblin which has 7 points to start with. So so yeah, you let the arrow fly, and it just went into his eye socket, and it just spat out the back of his head, and it's pinned him to the rock as he falls.
So that was the rapier I used this time. Yeah, anyway.
We're getting a bit of noise there.
Yeah, it was like a hissing sound.
Yeah. It's actually coming from YJ's. I just muted YJ's mic for the moment there. Okay, so yeah, you have you take a breather. The goblin collapses to the ground and dead. So they're all, as far as you can see, is there's no arrows flying around the place or anything anymore. And the monk who is beside you, what was his name again? Brother Benjamin, turns around to the monk who's on the ground, and he goes, brother, stay with us. And Alger goes, no, you must continue on without me. So Benjamin himself is dying. He's in a very bad way, and so now I'm on ruler. And as he's dying, the young acolyte starts coming towards him, and he says, you must complete this mission. You must go on. You must go on without us. I'm not long left for this world. And he says, you must go on without me. Take the relic and complete the mission. And then he dies. So he's dead as well.
So are we still in combat mode, or could I walk up to him?
You can walk up to him, yeah.
All right. So I want to hear what this is all about.
Okay. Yeah.
Has
anybody got
Beast
some
comes,
water?
Beast is coming down from his, the rage, and kind of, he's on cooldown, and he's coming up, and there's the goblin next to him, and he kind of claws, and he tries to pull off one of these goblin's legs.
Yeah.
And he's holding up to his face like, what did he say? Eating it like a turkey lick.
So, with that, the young chap moves away. He'd rather be beside the dead bodies than beside you as you're eating the goblin, so he moves away. And he goes, no, brother Benjamin, you can't leave us like this. And he has his little cry for himself.
Don't worry, little one. I only eat the bad ones.
Brother Benjamin said I was very bad. He said I was very bold.
Are you the boogeyman? He said he'd come eat me if I didn't mop the floor.
Yeah.
If I didn't eat my vegetables.
So he says, you must carry on, and he's fumbling in a bag. He has a little backpack with him, and he goes, you must take this, you must continue on. I will look after the burial of my two brothers. We have very strict rites in the order of the tier.
Who's he talking to?
Sorry?
Who is he talking to?
All of you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, he says, please,
You sure you don't want us to stay?
No.
I'm a very good digger.
You go, no, you're fine.
I'm curious. What mission are they on?
He said, I'll put their bodies. Just help me lift their bodies into the boat, and I will make a funeral pyre. Since we're a Norse derived.
Raining is raining. It's raining.
Yes,
it's raining.
It's raining. He says, I think there is going to be a change in the weather quite soon, very soon.
He says,
like
Paula,
now.
I told you, I can't control how I smell when it's raining. I can't take this off,
And it's starting to dry up the rain, but there's still the sound there for some reason. Anyway, he says, so he turns around to what's your name again? What's your name, Becky?
Oh, Mavina.
Naverna. Because you asked him what his mission was. He said, we were to take...
No, that wasn't me to ask.
Oh, was it? Well, look, he said...
I think it was YJ.
YJ was it. Okay, he stands up on top of the boat and he says, I will tell you us all. He says, if I can just find this now.
Wait, I wrote it down.
Give me a second.
He's got his
oh, hang on.
little
Where did I put that piece of paper?
Note cards.
That parchment.
Yeah, for speech. Oh no, these are out of order.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we're all gathered here today to wish. Oh no, hang on. So he says yes. We were to.
Welcome to CheerCon 2020.
So he says yes. We found this relic. This somebody brought in. One of our parishioners brought in this relic, and he starts taking out from his bag, and you can see there's this thing in it. And it's like a giant, large sort of frog sitting on a rock, and it has two bejeweled eyes. And he said one of our local people brought this to our temple, and the head monk, the Monsignor, said he did a lot of and tutty, and he said this is very strange. He was getting a strange aura of it, and we contacted, we sent out word, and an alchemist in a town up the road from you is called Leilon, which is where we were on the way to when we were shipwrecked. He said he knew what the ore, from our description, he knew what it was made of, but he would need to see it. But he urged us to make haste and to travel as carefully as possible to him, and he would investigate more. But before we got a chance to, we were shipwrecked. So just popped up on the screen there. So see, Leilon is just to the north, directly north of Thorland. There's some marshes, and it's just there. It's at the foot of the other end, the northerly end of the Sword Coast Mountains.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where they were heading to, and they ran aground. So yes, it's a gnome alchemist by the name of Tena Falkor. That is who we were to meet in the village.
Does that name mean anything to me?
Give me a perception check.
Which would be...
on your character sheet there should be a skill called Perception. Find out your character sheet. Let's see what it is.
No.
I did 3 years of alchemy at Neverwinter University.
So on your attributes, which is the leftmost tab, halfway down underneath nature, you have one called Perception, and it says it's a Wisdom +3. Do you see that?
No, I'm trying to scroll on the card, but or zoom in and zoom out.
You can't zoom in or out on your character sheet, unfortunately.
No, but on the card, so I can find my character. So, but okay. So where again?
On the
Inventory
tab, there's a called Attributes.
And
down near the bottom, it's not in bold because you're not proficient in it. It says Perception.
there we go.
So yeah.
All right.
Click on that. So it's basically the +3, and it means you roll a d20 and you add 3. No, don't click on the perception part. Yeah, click on the word perception.
Right. Okay, just normal?
Yeah, just normal, yeah. Okay, so that's 9. You got 9.
No, that's it.
Yeah, no, but you add 3.
Oh.
Because that's what it says, Perception, Wisdom +3. So it added a d20 +3. So if you were rolling a real dice, you add +3 to whatever the dice roll was. So when you start rolling real dice, you'll add the +3. It does the +3 for it. So you go, you sort of, you know the name at the back of your mind. You've only heard good things about this alchemist. He's quite trustworthy. You know that a lot of the different temples and that, when they find some sort of alchemy puzzle in the region, often contact him. So that's all you know. A trustworthy character, as far as you know.
Okay. Great. Well, since you're a fellow brethren of the faith, I will help you.
Oh, thank you so much. I will start preparing their bodies. And he looks at you, Ben, and he goes, he sort
Yeah.
of like, he actually finds a stick on the ground, and he throws it.
Yeah, Beast has been like sniffing around the goblins, kind of like just climbing up on the rock and seeing just was there anyone else, like
Does
Yeah,
that require a Constitution check or something?
Yeah.
yeah. He just sees movement and he's disappointed when he pounces on it. And it's tick.
Yeah.
He was like snaps. And he's like, oh, I thought it was bone.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that's your what you want to do.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, the two of them, they are going to that village, right?
Yeah, gonna make track. So the road, you can sort of see in between the shed, and there's a bit of an old cart. That's the red. The road heads up to the north.
Okay.
Are they
Are we
going-
are we
That's the
kind of
road
like
there, is it? The
accompanying
kind of-
them to the?
It would be
To
very,
the-
you can split the party, however, that's a dungeon master's nightmare.
But I'll go with because I'm an ex-soldier, so
No spoilers. I think you should all head off to
Oh,
with the
okay.
rest. Yeah.
I've
And
got nothing to do.
leave the poor
Beast,
young fella there
like,
to.
Like a dog is just
Right.
kind of happy to be around. He's happy to have people around. Yeah. Although that's
yeah,
a funny
I
thing
know.
because it's weird because I always think that way and I do the same thing where it's like a hyena and think it's dogs, but they're actually more closely related to cats than dogs.
What hyenas are?
Apparently, yeah, they're their own thing apparently, but more similar to cat, more closely related to cats. Weirdly, but
Huh.
I think of them as like dogs. It's like one of those, weird.
Yeah.
I suppose like foxes as well are you think of them as dogs. Actually,
Yeah, but
the Irish for fox, for those of you who's not Irish, is Madra Rua, which is red dog.
Red dog,
Yeah.
because they're at least still like canines, but then there's canines and felines, and then
Lupines.
hyena is something called a
and they're
so
wolves.
yeah wolf, yeah, and there's like felinidae or something. So it was like dogs and cats and dogs and hyenas had one common ancestor, which was like I guess just a furry thing with big teeth and big claws, and then they kind of specialized, in the skill tree.
It's a bit like the Romulans and the Vulcans. They went their own way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
Sorry.
I don't mind following Beast. He needs
Yeah.
somebody to help him write notes.
yeah, that's it. That's your job. Okay, so if you're all heading north, we will move on to. I think I've preloaded that. So,
Sorry, I just imagine us getting to the next inn,
yeah.
and then we leave, and YJ's character has had to write a little note on Beast's behalf and left it in one of the stalls in the stable. That just says, "I owe you 1 horse." Got hungry, midnight snack.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Okay.
the larder.
Yeah. I'm just going to drop you down now onto this track, so you start. You can then.
Is it still raining?
It's just a light shower, but there's no noise this time. You'll be glad there's no noise. We'll be all glad there's no noise. All these sound
Yes.
effects.
Does still
I
smell.
spent a lot of time getting all these sound effects ready. Did someone move that character? Oh yeah, you
Oh
did
no,
move it,
there's
yeah.
noise.
Oh, there is noise still. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bit carried away with all the sound effects. So
No, it's nice.
so it's getting a bit easier. It's not getting as dark, and it's sort of the sky is lightening up a bit as you continue on. So where you are now is you're obviously on a path. There is a rickety bridge. It's sort of marshland around, and there's a rickety bridge just up ahead. The road continues to the north. Sorry, that's the road continuing to the north.
Can Beast just moving forward a little bit, and it's probably difficult with the rain. He's just going to give a little scan and a sniff, and just sort of see
Yeah, I
that the
was going to
hackles,
ask.
the hackles come over.
Yeah.
He's just kind of scanning the area,
Yeah,
trying
give
to
us a
maybe
perception
smell anyone.
check, so we'll see if you can.
Yeah. Here is my attributes. Okay, sorry. Normal. I don't think he has anything.
16.
16. So yeah, you can smell rot, and you can smell that there's something. Well, it's not necessarily evil. You get a bad feeling about this place.
And does it smell more like rotting? Is it like meat or like vegetation? Is it like
meat?
Okay? He says,
Yeah.
Bad meat. Something dead here. But dead doesn't always mean not moving. In beast experience.
True.
Mine neither. Where's the monk that we're supposed to be helping?
Oh, he's the young monk. He gave one of yous. I don't know which one of yous wanted to take the relic. One of yous has the relic. Obviously,
who has the relic?
Wouldn't it be the most natural if I had that?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I think so. Yeah, give it to the other character.
Yeah.
Beast only has one pocket.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm guessing we should approach with caution, right?
Yeah. Anybody got a spare potion of healing on them, or?
No, but yeah, just be careful.
Yeah. So.
Because you can't see it. Like I don't see any, dead things. So, but I can smell one. So it could be hiding behind a tree or.
Maybe those bushes. Are those bushes trees?
Or bushes or trees?
Bushy trees.
Bushy trees.
Bushy trees. You can go under them. Like they're not low growing. It's the hard, obviously, to see with the top down. I'm missing someone. Andy, are you vanished on the screen there?
No, Andy's
down here at the bottom.
Yeah, he's next to me.
I see you now. You vanished on my screen. Oh, you're there. Okay, so okay. Stop there now a second, guys.
Yep.
Can YJ, whatever your character name is again, can you give me a perception check, please?
Perception check. So I go and I click on the word.
Click on the word.
Is
on
it?
This one, yeah, and then just hit it at normal.
What? I clicked on it, but there's nothing.
Okay, let me see. Maybe you don't have any. Let me just get your character sheet up there.
Proficient.
Attributes. Perception. No, you should be able to click on the word there, and it should come up.
Right.
Advantage, normal, or disadvantage. No.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, sorry. It's on the main screen. Screen.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay, normal. So should I do normal?
Yeah, do normal, please.
Click so many times that I have like
so
a million.
A perception check, YJ, is your senses of what's going on, and you can use perception for an awful lot of stuff to do stuff. Also, some of the characters that I control might have
looking, seeing, hearing as well, and any.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I just say I want to like suss out the area, and I'll just do a perception check to see whether I could.
Sometimes what I'll do is there's a thing called like passive perception where your character will just notice something, and I might have rolled the dice beforehand, and if you've exceeded that, so there's other sort of stuff that I might call for a perception check. So you hear all of a sudden this skittering sound, like from where you are.
Okay. There's something that's skittering.
Skittering.
Like a small animal skittering.
No, a loud skittering.
Okay. I think there's something in this area that I'm in.
It's not mice.
really big squirrel.
Yeah.
Big squirrel.
Yeah, big squirrels. Okay. There's
at that sound, Beast is going to, sort of like get down, and he's going to try and sneak, kind of sneak, basically around. If you can, I don't know if my cursor is showing up there, but like around this way.
Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking it's something invisible, but that we cannot see, but we can hear, maybe.
Or it's because some of these like barriers or wall, these here, like the darker spots.
It's a mound like of rock.
Yeah, so it's blocking vision, is
Yeah,
it?
and it goes up maybe about 50, 60 feet, so about 20 meters.
Ah.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, Beast is not being as quiet as he thinks he is.
Okay. Right. Give me a stealth roll, Beast, will you please?
I got a
He-
9.
You got a 9.
He just rolled.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
saw dice flying
He's not-
across that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what suddenly happens is, from the top of the rock, as you are trying to stealth or not stealth, you suddenly see
Oh shit.
Oh.
a giant
Oh
spider.
God.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this all on the character sheet there. So just bear with me a second. On the character sheet, combat tracker. So again, if you haven't got the combat tracker open, the easiest way is to right-click on the fist on the menu on the taskbar menu. So you suddenly see this giant spider appears at the top there. And I'm just going to roll initiative for everyone. And Marlena is up first, then the spider, then Beast, then Vanya, and Fayez was like looking in the wrong way. He was going, "What spider? I don't see anything." He was looking at the tree. And they're going, the other side, the other side.
How big is the spider? Is it like?
You see the way his icon is about 4 times the size of yours?
Yeah.
He's called a giant spider for the reason of it.
He's like Shelob size,
Yeah.
and we are hobbits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna like immediately get a fright and shoot one of me arrows at him.
Fire. Yeah, just target it and fire.
And do I get that at advantage because he hasn't attacked yet?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's what your character sheet says. Yeah, you get that advantage.
And you'll have your sneak attack anyway as well from that.
So you definitely. So an arrow finds. Yeah, you get a it goes right into its bulbous body.
Okay, damn it.
And you crit this, don't you? Was your thing?
Yeah.
So do 10
10?
points of damage to it. So it goes, and it lets out this screeching, high-pitched squeal.
And I get
And
all D6 because it's beside Beast, don't I?
Yeah. And since it's because if anytime you've advantage, he'll do attack. And that's double dice as well because it was a crit, and the crit doubles all the all the damage dice.
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking rogues.
2d6 or 1d6?
Do 1d6, but it'll ask you to roll it at a critical. It'll come up with the box for critical.
Oh, that's handy actually.
Oh no, it didn't. Sorry, yeah. So do another d6, yeah, and add your thing 1. So that's 4. So that's 5, and your 3, and so that's 8.
Yeah. And then the 10 as well.
Yeah, no, I've already done the 10.
All right.
So okay, so right, that's been applied. So you did a shitload of damage to it, yeah.
I have to make up for my first attack. I don't want to make that in front of the new people.
So
I thought you do a load of damage to it from far away, and it's his turn now, but Beast's right in front of it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I get that.
So he was the spider. He or she lets out. I presume it's a she, because probably mate. So anyway,
Could be a helob.
So it is actually going to fire and squirt a web out at Beast. So I'm just going to target Beast and fire me web. Where's my thing on?
Yeah.
Too many things open. Actually, it's not going to attack Beast because it's a ranged weapon. So it's actually it's going to attack you, Marina, because you just fired at it. So I'm not going to metagame this out for it. So it's going to fire at you. I think that's what I'll do. So it's lashing its web at you. Range. So I'm going to.
So then, Phil, would you be able to just you would just click there on the 1d20 plus 5? Is that how that'd go?
Yeah, I can actually. Yeah, but hitting attack actually rolls it as well.
Oh, sure, you probably got the prompt and everything.
You don't
Yeah.
So, but what you can probably do is then do the saving throw where it clicks on it. So 2 seconds there. So I rolled 10, which is not going to be good enough for your armor.
No.
So it missed you. The target hit the target as an action. The restrained target can make a DC. Okay, so you didn't attack, and I can. I'm just let me see. I can attempt to do a recharge on that. So it's a 5 or a 6. So let me just roll that there now. Okay, so right. So that was the spider's go. So he shot some web, went flying out at you, but you ducked out of the way. Okay, Beast, you're up.
Yeah, Beast is just again so bonus action to enter his rage. Oh, actually, let me just make sure because I realized I didn't tick off when I used my other one. So that's my second 2 or 3 gone. So yeah, he's entering the rage, and then he's going to. Well, it's in the inventory, isn't it? Yeah, attack. So target and go for claw. Oh, I forgot. Actually, he's level 2, so he's got the reckless attack. You know, so I'll get advantage on my attacks for the turn, and then everyone gets disadvantage back around to me. So he is going to go for his first attack. Yeah, good thing because one of those would have missed.
Yeah, one of them goes through.
And I wonder actually, do you know what I might do actually, if this goes on again for future reference, if I play a barbarian, is I'll do what I did on D&D Beyond, which is make a second version of the attack that was brackets rage, so it just has the rage damage on it.
So yeah, did 7 points of damage.
7 plus 2, so 9, just because it doesn't do the rage.
So it lets
9.
Out, as you do that, it lets out a screech, this high-pitched screech, and falls off falls over, and its little legs go choo, the way spiders do.
Now, Beast still has. He has his move. So what Beast is going to do is because he keeps getting frustrated because he keeps going to attack things and going for his second claw attack or do the rampage, and there's nothing in range. He's getting very frustrated. So he's going to do half his movement and kind of start moving into these ruins.
Okay. Just
to see is there anything else. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that was 15, wasn't it? He got 15 to there. And if there's nothing else, then he'll actually use his full movement, which he hasn't used yet on the turn because the rampage lets him move a bit. So he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he'll start. So he just does a little circle around the ruins, looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Starts running towards the bridge.
When you heard the screech going out, you could hear some sort of from north. You could actually hear some noise as well, and out from the building, something comes running, and it lets out a. So it's out pops this, and I'll do the usual thing. Ben knows what this is, but the rest of you don't. Beast might. It's what's called an etter cap. They basically are like shepherds to spiders. So it runs out at you. It says it's, as I said, it's screeching at you. It's screeching this noise. 15, and it sort of runs over towards the party, and it gets to about here, and we're going to go into some more combat there. So I'll just select this all again, and combat tracker. And I'm just going to roll for initiative again. So this time, Fayez was actually looking in the correct direction. So you spot this thing running across the bridge, and it's letting out this whistle noise, as this high-pitched whistle as it runs, and as well. Sorry, just give me 1 second there. I keep on clicking on beast because I'm looking for beasts on the thing, and it keeps on getting you. Then
I'm so sorry.
From suddenly on top of the building, you see there's another spider appears, and
Oh my gosh.
just roll its initiative, and it rolled 16. Okay, but so there you go. So it's up to you, Andy, or Fayez.
Yeah. What would be? So I'm only seeing one giant spider at the moment, and that's the one from before. It has a big old skull on it.
Okay.
There's another one if you scroll up, if you move up to the top of the map.
Okay. Yeah.
On the roof.
So yeah. Okay.
Building, yeah.
So I guess the most sensible thing right now would to fire something at the adder cap. Where did you get that name, by the way? Because it's very similar to the Danish word for spider. It's called illakop.
I got it from D&D Beyond, actually.
Oh,
which is
they must have gotten that word from something.
It's quite interesting that you said it, because an awful lot of the monsters in that have Celtic names as well. So they've pulled like there's
particularly a lot of the Fae.
Yeah,
a lot of the Fae, they're like creatures.
There's banshees, and all the Fae are in
more,
it.
yeah.
So a lot of them are. So they've obviously pulled from Norse and Celtic mythology to make the characters.
The frost giants are very heavily sort of fantasy Viking theme. You know, that kind of like fantasy version of the Vikings. It's very kind of.
This is a legit character, the Asher Cap. He's in the monster manual. So anyway,
So what would make most sense? Would it be to because I've got my I got all my spells, but I've also got a light crossbow. What would be the cutest thing against that adder cap? Would it be the crossbow, or would it be the Toll the Dead?
The crossbow. So the Toll the Dead, since he's at full HP, would do 1d8. But the crossbow, you do 1d8, but you'd get to add your dex modifier to it as well. But I don't know which one would be more likely to hit. So it could be. Is your dexterity or your wisdom higher?
Well, my wisdom is 16, and my so that's the highest one.
So I suppose the spell would be more likely to hit, but do slightly less damage, and the weapon would be less likely to hit, but do like maybe 2 more points of damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. What about the range? I mean, the my Toll the Dead has 60 feet, so I'm good with that. I should be good with.
You know, actually, as well. I mean, now that's probably. I actually don't know, but this is an assumption, which is it depends on how smart that creature. Because the spell, it will have to make a saving throw. I think it's Wisdom for Toll the Dead. So it's like I don't know if it depends on if it's hard to hit its armor or if it's like. Mentally weak, you know, because I don't know.
You're meant to only have 6 seconds per action, by the way. So
yeah. So I'll shoot a Toll the Dead at the adder cap.
Okay, don't get to select it. Well, you don't really. I don't think it makes much of a difference. So double right click on the adder cap and then go for it.
Trying to double clicking, double right clicking. I'm not sure why that.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you have.
Yep.
There now. Yeah. The green.
Oh. Well, apparently Ettercap is also Scottish. A Scottish for spider, and also means a spiteful person. So maybe
Probably
it's some kind of
from the Norse.
probably some root word. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I roll?
In the DM manual, a couple of pages after it is Fomorian, which is what the Irish used to call the English, and is in the old.
Oh, there we go. Middle English.
The two of the Donald fought the fun mock.
Okay. It's so first known use circa 1525. Middle English apricot. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
Old English.
Anyway, so you have them selected. So do your damage. Roll on the on your sheet there. I've lost you actually, Andy. Where are you there? So you're going to go crossbow. So you're going to inventory, and you're going to click on the little graphic to the left of the word light crossbow. And then it should pop up with an option.
But I'm using the Toll the Dead.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were using your crossbow.
No. I'm using Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Your little
spell book. Sorry, my bad. So click on Toll of the Dead.
So damage.
So you point to one creature and you see the target must succeed on a DC Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you know you actually that goes through. It's up to me now, my character, to try and save against that. So at a cap, I need to do a saving throw. And actually, if I click on this, will this work? So let me just see does this work. So it's a dexterity save, saving throw, normal.
Oh.
So I got 15. So yeah, it's saved. So it's saved. So you did your Toll of the Dead, but the other cap just shook and has fired it back at you, let out a screech. Now, you haven't moved yet, Andy, so you can actually do your movement now if you want to. I'm not saying you should, but you can actually move.
No, and I don't think that would be a good idea, would it?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, you know, you can still do... you can move, attack, and then if you can sort of continue your movement once it doesn't bring you out of the attack. Marvina, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to go up here and attack the...
Header cap, yeah.
Yeah, with me rapier. And he hasn't attacked yet.
Oh, he hasn't attacked yet, so you get to do your thing. So no, your rapier just slid past him. You actually slipped in a mucky puddle as you ran up. Oh shit! The other cap had 2 attacks, so it's my fault. I forgot that. Oh no, the other attack hasn't attacked yet.
No, he hasn't attacked yet.
I'm a dope. Okay, so
I don't get a double attack, do I?
no, but remember
No.
you've got dodge.
Yes, I'm going to move as well.
YJ,
Yeah.
what that means is normally a character moves out of combat. The thing it's attacking gets to have a go at him. But thieves and rogues have this ability where they can just slip out of combat. So you're doing that, Becky, are you?
Yeah, I was going to move over here for a bit.
Okay, so the giant spider is up next, and it's going to try and fire its web at Andy, because you saw it trying to do some magic on its master. So it's going to fire a web, and oh sorry, it fired it twice. I've tried it 3 times. It did fire. Yeah, I kept hitting it. Normal. And the web just goes flying past Andy, and there's nothing. And no. Okay, so that was the giant spiders. So Beast, you're up. You're seeing all this, a lot of gnashing of teeth and nothing really happening.
Yeah. He is when he flew into his rage, he was extremely angry because it's like bugs taste shit.
Yeah.
it's like, you know, somebody says, you know, they're full of protein. It's like, I don't care.
It's too crunchy.
So, they do crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is just gonna go attack this guy twice. Well, I mean, assuming so again, reckless attack, and he'll have just the air cap will have advantage until my turn comes back around.
Yeah.
So he'll go
That's enough.
plus
2 is good.
+2. What is this? So 6 damage. It's 4 + 2, and then he's gonna go again for his other attack that he gets. 13.
No, you're fine. Oh, it's advantage, is it? I have advantage. No.
You will when you attack me. Yeah.
Okay, so your second attack goes through.
Okay, sweet. So this will just be whatever +2 again. Okay, another 6. But that's Beast. Yeah, he's slashing away at this guy. Yeah,
Okay, right.
gone a bit wild. So
Yeah.
the way that works for just like YJ and that, the barbarian can do a thing where they attack recklessly, so they kind of just you know, they're not really they're not trying to defend. They just kind of go nuts, and so they get advantage on all their attacks. But then everyone else gets advantage on them because they've just left themselves open.
Okay, Valna, AK, why Jay, you're up?
I have a question because I was just looking at my character sheets and under features, I have this bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Which is a one bonus action. Is that like a one use only, or is it like how does that work?
You'll have a few uses. It probably says it somewhere on the sheet, but I'll check here how many
you can
uses.
inspire others through stirring words of music. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn. Bonus action is like a free action on your turn, and you choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you, and that creature gains one bardic inspiration die, a d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check. The attack roll or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before in the side. So what you can do as a bonus action on your go, so you can do this now, you carry out your attack as normal, and then you can pick one of the party and say, here's a special d6. And that party can then, if they fail the d20 roll, they can add the d6. Within the next
okay, got it.
Once for the next minute, and you can do that a number of times equal to whatever the bonus next to your charisma says. So whether I don't know if it's +3 or good, so you can do it 3 times between having a rest, long rest.
Okay.
Having a rest.
You're probably not going to rest in this adventure, so you're better off using any of your stuff like that.
Yeah. But you'll have 2 more of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Great. Okay. Well, that was just because I was like, oh, that looks like interesting. It could be helpful.
Yeah, it could.
But right now, well, I guess I can't do much, but just like go and try and attack the what's his name? Ettercap.
Yep. Sounds good.
So I have to get closer, right? I can't attack from where I am, right?
No, you can't. You've got to go right beside.
There you go.
Yep, there you go.
Right click, double times, and where is this?
You're using your rapier again, I take it.
Yes.
You can attack at normal.
Normal. Ooh,
oh, and that is
13.
good enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Oh, really?
So,
okay, good.
He's no armor. Right?
Damage.
Damage him.
Normal.
3 plus
7.
7. Okay, so he takes a bit of damage. Stop muttering out the values of what the damage is. Now, are you going to do that 1d6 thing? Are you going to give that bonus die to someone?
Does anybody need the bonus die? I don't mind giving it to somebody. Since I can use it on myself.
What will that do?
It lets you add a 1d6 to any of your attack rolls.
For like once within 10 minutes, yeah. I won't need. Well, I'll be the least likely to need it because I'm doing my advantage, so I've got a pretty good chance of getting a hit in. So I won't take it.
I could always want to do some more damage. I'm thinking I'm going to go after the big guy next round.
So YJ goes at you, and she sings you a song because it's bardic inspiration. So she gives you a big speech, or she sings a song, and you're inspired. She goes, So it's the Ettercap's going out. So the Ettercap has seen these 2 things attacking it. So it is going to attack. It has 2 attacks, so it's going to use them. And I usually forget to do my multi attacks, so you're out of luck this time. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to attempt to bite the big hairy dog that's beside it.
With advantage.
This is so it's going to be an advantage. So bite and attack and add advantage.
Yeah, I'm only 15. No, I'm only 15. I think I'll double check. I should only be 15. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to damage you, and it's piercing.
I'll take half the piercing, but I'll take full poison because I'm raging. Fucking raging.
So you take 8 bite. So and you DC 11 concentration save. So what's basically happening now is he bit him. He did 16 damage. But the Ben's ability is to resist it. So when it resists means you only take half the damage. But it also, the Ettercap is poisoned. So Ben has to do what's called a Constitution save. Constitution is like your strength, and if he passes this, he's okay. If not, he's poisoned for a minute.
Yeah, I just want to see. So that'll do me. I'll only take
8.
The piercing was a 6, so that was 3 piercing and then 8 poison.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So taking 11, is it? So do I just do that manually? Just put my HP down.
So the bite was. Why did it?
I was able to click it and it gave me a drop down. Well, D8 piercing and a D8 poison damage.
All right. So. Okay.
So and then I'll do my save to see if I get poisoned. I'll just put my let me just put my HP down a bit, and then
so
sorry, I want
to
see can I click that save?
So
oh, the bite was the second one because it's done 2 D8. I think the second one was poison.
The second one was the
because it did a D8 plus 2, which would have been the piercing, and then the second so there was 6 piercing, 8 poison. Yeah, so I took half the piercing.
Break that out. It'll open it there. It'll show you. So the piercing.
Yeah, I did a little drop down. Yeah. Okay, but thankfully don't have the poison.
So he rolled a 12 on the Constitution saving throw, and he only had to get 11. And in D&D, there's the little rhyme to remember is meets it, beats it. So if you equal the value that you're to get, you beat it, so you win. So meet it, beats it. So if you'd have rolled an 11, he would have succeeded. Okay, so that was the first attack. The second attack, it's going to claw at YJ. It's going to claw you. And sorry, I'll just put 2 up there. I'm only going to do 1, obviously. That's normal. So not advantage against you. It's 12 plus 4, 16. So your armor class is YJ.
I think it's that the shield thingy on the character.
Yeah, it's 13. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 13. Yeah.
That succeeds. And it's only slashing damage, so it's not poisoned or anything. So I'm going to damage. So normal. So that does you 6 damage. So you need to reduce the one on the left by 6, please.
18 minus 6 is 12.
Okay, so that was the other caps go. And Fayez, you're up now.
Yes, I will shoot a yet another Toll the Dead against the big ass spider up north of it.
Oh.
You actually don't have to target, by the way. It's only I just noticed it there. It's in Cthulhu you have to target for this stuff, but you don't. I don't think it matters in this once you declare who you're doing, because it doesn't do anything automatically.
Okay.
So I have to do so the spider has to do a saving throw. I think if I do this, will that work for me?
Clicking.
Yeah, I'm going to target the spider.
It worked for me.
So it gets 13. The wisdom saving throw with the spider is 13. So and that's what I had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So.
But sorry, I got the bonus dice also.
You can't use the bonus dice because I'm actually doing the save.
Oh.
So what you've done is your spell went through and I'm actually trying to save from it. So the bonus dice is only to things you're actually doing, like your sword swipes or whatever. So you can't do it on me, if you know what I mean.
Not really, but okay.
No, okay. So a saving throw, I am doing the save. So your spell succeeded and I have to save. So I have to roll the save. So you can't apply the dice.
In person, I suppose, like Phil would be rolling the d20 to resist that.
Yeah.
So the thing with Bardic Inspiration, it applies to things where you would be rolling.
So the Bardic Inspiration,
kind of,
is for stuff like swords and stuff that you're actually rolling the d20 on, whereas the cantrip you then just
because some spells like that, you have one guiding bolt that will make an attack roll, so you will roll, say, to like hit with that spell.
Yeah. Spells
so you'd still be able to use a certain spell. Yeah, they might.
Confusing because some spells I'll defend against, and some spells you will actually cast. It tends to be spells that are done at range will always go off for you, and then the person you're doing them at does the save. Spells that you're touching someone, they actually can. You have to cast them. Spells are a bit messy. That's why wizards are a disaster for new people to play, because everyone wants to play a wizard, and they're actually spells are the most confusing things in it. Like,
now you tell me.
yeah,
Be a big dog and hit things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Quite.
It's fun.
Marvina, you're up.
Don't even have weapons. Just
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to
Jeez.
run
Jump.
in here. I still haven't targeted, I think, yet.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think it actually matters in this. It does matter in the Cthulhu one, but I don't think it matters in this. So you're attacking with a rapier. Now you'll get a bonus. You'll get your sneak attack.
What's that again? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, you have to succeed on your attack first. Anyway, so just try. Yeah, roll the attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ooh.
So it was nearly on 11 for a bit there, and it went off. So
Oh, back
you
here.
don't get a second attack or anything. Sure, you don't. So you're dodging out.
No, not at the minute.
Okay, so the spider is up. The spider was not able to recharge its web. Let's see what its movement is. It's 30 feet. Okay, so it's going to skitter along down the side of the building. So it jumps off the building. So that's going to use maybe 3 feet. And I just let me mark this out here. It's going to go to there, and then it's going to go to there. And
No.
it's going to try and bite you, since you've been throwing magic at it.
Nom nom
fires.
nom.
Like,
Keep on doing that.
it was the dog.
Yeah.
Blame it on the dog.
I don't even have to ask you what your armor class is there, because it's going to be better than 10. So it tries to, but just as it was going in to bite you, it slipped on the mud and missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the fucking end of the spider's attack. Beast, you're up.
Sick him, boy.
He is gonna try and tear through this one and into the next one. Where is my thing gone? So, claw. Advantage.
Cool. Oh.
Nope.
I'll just check.
Try
I don't
again.
think. Ooh, natural
Oh,
crit.
make up for it with the crit.
You got a crit.
So
Nice.
damage. Crit +2 over the rage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
12.
12 damage. Yeah.
So that gives me. Okay. That reduces to that.
Okay.
Now, OJ, one thing that you see the way you're actually beside the spider. If you move out of contact with the spider, it'll actually get an attack of opportunity on you. So it gets a full attack.
Okay.
So if you can do that, you can do what's called a dodge. But there's 2 characters hanging off you. So yeah, you have to be careful. You're better off nearly standing and fighting, to be honest.
Yeah. If you're in the
I
like
guess
5.
I'm,
He
I'm
just
absolutely within.
Yeah.
Beast has just done a little sort of strafe around. So he's still within.
Yeah,
he's
no, yeah,
getting
you're
into
fine. Now you're in touch with
both.
the spider, but you weren't before, yeah. So you're
both.
fine.
Yeah, he's just kind of
Skittering
splintered.
around.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
him.
So YJ, who are you attacking?
I have a question. I'm thinking of using Bane.
Okay. Let's have a quick look at Bane.
I don't know what it does, but it says
It sounds
Yeah, I
good.
don't know why that.
Anti-bless,
spell.
basically.
Yeah, Bane. Up to
Yep.
3 creatures of your choice that you can see when they must. Oh yeah, that's good.
You know,
Yeah.
since
Subtract. Yeah, but you won't do them any damage.
But you'll kind of curse them.
You curse them.
Kinda.
So when anybody else is attacking them, they'll become more vulnerable.
And their attacks will be they'll have to subtract 1d4 from like they'll be less likely to hit as well.
Yeah.
You know.
okay,
Okay. Now here's
because
you can do,
It's the opposite of that bless thing.
you can do what's called a thunder wave, or you can't because
yeah, I was looking at the next one.
Okay, see the problem
but-
with the thunder wave is I'll just call that. It says a wave of thunder is a 15-foot cube. Okay, so there
Yeah.
actually, but there is tools here. If I can remember how to do this, measure distance. Where on earth is this? There is a special trick. Oh yeah, here. So you can go. I can drop a box here, and go cube of 15 feet. So the problem is you actually would
hit everybody
in that cube. Now you might be able to move it in such a way. So there we go. That, yeah. See, unfortunately, because Ben or Beast has just moved around, if you drop the cube like that, but you actually get him as well.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I can take it.
So,
Come on.
That's what Thunderwave does. So it's a cube of 15 feet originating from you. Must make on a failed, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. So they could end up in the river. So you could do that, but the problem is Beast would get a whack at that. I don't think you could move. Oh shit! Hang on. You could move that. You could actually do that. You could actually do it that way.
but that means I just hit the spider. I don't hit
Hit the
the
spider. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way you can actually, or you can move it to the right and just hit the ender cap even. But there's no way you can get the two of them without either hitting Andy or
Beast.
So your call.
Because I really, really want to like hit the two of them, but
I know that. See, unfortunately, one of a Beast ran around.
Why do you move?
Come on, it's his fault. I don't mind. Do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Well able.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that,
I mean, okay, let's just do it just for fun.
Okay,
Guess
so
why not?
hit the word Thunderwave.
Click the thunder wave, right?
Yeah. And it'll come up in our dialogue
Okay.
anyway.
Configure how you would like to use the thunder wave spell. Cast at first level 4 slots. Consume spell slot, place measured template.
Yeah, make sure consume spell slot is saved.
Yes.
Ticked, and then hit cast, yeah. And you just do it at level 1. Well, it's up to you. Okay, so
Oh my god. Oh.
okay, so basically a spell slot is you've used up energy. You can only do this a finite amount of times. Each creature in a blah 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 from you must make a concentration save. I'll do the baddies first, and then we can have a laugh and see what happens with Ben.
Give me a second. Wait, hang on. There's this box that I'm supposed to place.
So that's that box is where the placement is. That's just to show you a template of where you cast it.
And I have a question because I can place the box covering the two creatures and me.
No, that means you would do it. You'd take the damage.
Right, okay, so I have to... Oh, no!
Yeah. Well, you could take the damage,
Okay,
but
fine.
Beast said he didn't mind. So,
okay. Now I placed it. I don't know what's happening, but okay.
So, I placed a measuring thing. So, damage a wave. Let me just see on a failed save. Each wave... So, okay. So, the spider's going to see if it saved. So, the spider's now rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, why didn't that... I should have... Let me... The fuck? Sorry. Have we got too many of them targeted?
Because you probably have the box thing still up, is it?
Oh, do you know what? Thanks, Becky. It's what it is. I have the box thing. I was selected on the box thing. Right, so normal. So the spider got 11. What was the save? What was the save required?
It's 11.
Was it 11? Oh yeah, so the spider saved. The Etter cap is now going to try.
So annoying.
So the Etter cap, let me just target the Etter cap. So
That's weird. Why is the DC so... Shouldn't it... I don't know. Should be 13, but it's... I don't know why. It'd be 8 plus proficiency plus charisma. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not very charismatic. So the Etter cap didn't save. So he takes 2d8 thunder damage. So that is going to be... So if you want to hit the damage, so YJ give you the pleasure of hitting the damage button.
So I click the damage button?
The damage, yeah.
Okay.
And that's what the other cap will get. And then we'll do...
And just go normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whoever if they make... if they succeed, they still take half the damage.
Yeah.
So I'm still taking 4 damage. So, yeah, they take half the damage and they won't be pushed away.
Okay.
Only half. Only gets pushed half away, so only 5 feet wide and 10
So You can push the spider now. Or sorry, you can push the other cap wherever you want to. YJ.
Okay.
Push, you mean I can click on him and drag him away?
You won't be able to drag him, but tell me where you want. Just put your mouse where you want him to go.
I don't know how far can I drag him? Across the river into the water?
You can push him down into about there into the water, all right?
Yeah. Okay, that'll be good.
Okay. The spider, you must do. Will you roll damage against the spider, YJ, please?
Damage against the spider.
So just hit damage, and I'll have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spider takes 6 damage.
Thank you.
Not bad.
And you get
I'll take it.
No, that's good. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Does Beast need to take damage?
Yeah, he'll take half of.
So hit the damage one final time for this is inflicting it on your colleague.
So sorry.
It's okay.
So round down.
5.
5.
5.
He only takes 5.
I'm still good. I've still got over half my hit points. I'm all good.
Okay, so the other cap is not happy with that. So the other cap go, and he runs up, and he's going to try and he is going to try and do a claw attack on you.
Don't attack me!
16. Is that good enough? I think it is.
Oh, well, yeah. Because I'm 13, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So he is going to damage. Normal. So he does you 6 points of damage. And he's going to do that again as a second attack on you.
Really?
And that misses. And his second attack misses. So, yeah, that was... Yeah, you just take... What was that? 6 damage, so.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay. I have 6 health left.
Okay.
Do we have any healers in the group?
Okay.
Sorry?
So, yeah, we do. Andy's a healer.
Oh, cool.
Speaking of which, Andy, there's a big fuck off spider beside you.
I know. I'm gonna take out my mace and punch it right in the head with it.
Yeah, mace punch.
Yeah, that's like a plan.
Right?
Yeah. And do this at disadvantage, Andy, please.
At a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So do I just?
On the attack, it'll come up at normal or advantage or disadvantage or something like that. It would say.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, please.
Okay.
So we're going to take the worst one. Oh my god!
Wow!
You rolled 2 crits.
Are you kidding me?
You rolled 2 20s. You do not need to add YJ6 to that. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've never seen that.
Oh my
god. Oh, wow.
2 crits. So,
oh my god.
hit the damage.
It's like a fucking straight flush.
Yeah. So hit the damage, and on damage it'll say on the left it says critical hit or normal.
Let's take the worst.
Oh. Can help.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
8.
8. Okay. So you did 8 damage. So you just pulverized it on its head, and it just let out a screech.
Dead.
So yeah, smacked. So there's spider juice leaking into the grass now.
I'd like to imagine it wasn't a mace, but Fire's pulled out a giant newspaper.
Yeah.
How about a slipper?
Yeah.
Why not a slipper?
Yeah.
Okay, Marvina.
The fly swatter of destiny.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go up to the Ether Cap.
Yeah.
And rapier.
And you will get, if it goes through, you will get you get your little thing because
Come on, ice cream. Oh, for fuck's sake.
yeah. So no.
Wow.
I'm going back
Oh, man.
again. Fuck that.
Beast.
Shit.
Up to you.
Yeah, moving in. And going for this boy again. Claw. Actually, I wonder if I just. If I just actually scroll back up to the claw. That's actually a bit far away. So. Sorry, actually, just put it back in. Where is it?
Yeah, 22.
Sorry.
No, it went through. Yeah, that's good. That'll do.
No, it was slow. I shouldn't have scrolled up to it. I thought it would be quicker, but so normal +2. So 8 damage for the first one. And sorry, I accidentally put my sheet away. And go again. Attack advantage. 17.
Yeah, that's
And
gone through.
damage. +2. 6.
6. Okay, so
Yeah.
the other cap is still standing, but you can see it's visibly shaken, and there's a lot of stuff oozing out of it from a lot of different orifices. Okay, YJ, it's up to you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, accidentally moved.
I'm just gonna stab it. Can you just stab it?
Yeah, stab it. I think
it.
so. Yeah.
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 I'm just gonna stab it.
No mercy. Where is this?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Good stab.
that is a good stab. So it goes straight into its flesh.
Let's do the damage now.
Yeah, do damage. Yeah. And as it slides in, you wiggle it around and you pull your rapier back out, and out with the rapier comes one of its kidneys.
Ew.
And it just
Oh.
it just slides down, and you just
Like finally.
flick the kidney off, and it goes splashes in the river. Okay, so what you can do now is you can take a breather and you can do what's called a short rest. Now, a short rest is exactly what it says. You're allowed to only do a finite amount of them, and then you have to go to bed. But what a short rest lets you do is it lets you gain back health. So on your character sheet, up to the right, around your picture, there are 4 icons. There's a bed, which is to do a short rest or a long rest. There's a 3, which is how many what they call what's it called in bed?
Hit dice.
Hit dice. Thank
Sorry,
you. Thank you.
hit dice. Sorry.
Yeah, hit dice. So basically, when you click, you can take a short rest. So if you hover over the bed, a little slider comes out and it shows short rest or long rest. Just 2 little time glasses. If you take a short rest, you can use your hit dice. You can roll a hit dice, and you get that amount of health points back straight away. So for the likes of YJ, who is fairly beaten up and possibly beast, it's probably not a bad idea to roll at least 1 dice.
Yeah.
I would suggest you bring yourself back up to as much health as possible. You're okay.
Yeah, well.
And Becky,
I'm gonna do a short rest.
Do at least 1 short rest. So basically, you hang around for an hour and you just you're taking a breather.
So can I just do it like now, or do we have to move to another?
Just as the party.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a short rest. What? What's that?
So Marvina rolled 8.
Ah, yeah,
Beast
bollocks.
4. So what you can
I
do
rolled
is
a
you can
1.
add an 8 to your 6, and that
It's automatic. It automatic.
it didn't for
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it did for you, Marvina, did it?
Automatically.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was YJ was doing it. Okay, so YJ, yeah, take a
Oh,
short
did for
rest
me
there
as
now.
well. Yeah.
So I just select dice to roll, and I just roll the dice. Okay.
Yeah, just collect.
Okay.
Short rest.
8.
Oh, nice one. So it's added that automatically. So it's giving
cool.
you 14 back up to 18. Now you can do that again because your dice now has reduced from 3 to 2. So that means you have 2 dice left. So if you wanted to, you could roll another dice. Now, obviously, you can't exceed your 18. So if you get more than 4, it's wasted. The excess is wasted. But it's
I think I'm just gonna leave it as that.
I think so. You probably get the opportunity to take another short rest later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I just close the window?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I do.
Minimize
Okay,
your target
Great.
sheet or
Yep.
whatever. So that's you guys done there. So I'll just end the combat. If you want to continue on up the road, we can do that. unless there's anything else you want to do. Now, Andy, you're a bit. Or sorry, not Andy. What's your character's name? You're a bit perplexed. Fayez. Fayez, you're a bit perplexed. When you were doing that last attack, even though you rolled a critical, you rolled it. You disadvantaged. There just felt something off in your attack. You just didn't. It didn't feel right for some reason or other, and you're not sure why. And you don't know why I made you roll at a disadvantage. So in the back of your mind, there's something needling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking like, why does Andy have to roll a disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So strange.
So there's something about these creatures that doesn't fly well with my faith. I take it.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay. Can I search the place for any disturbance in the force or whatever?
Okay, well I'll just pull up your character sheet there and see what your religion is. Will it be religion or an attribute?
That's the one that's
okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
On your attributes, so on your left tab, on the word religion, click on religion and we'll do a religion check.
Yeah. Normal?
Yeah, normal, but I'm looking for, I'm going to tell you now, you need 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Not 14, so, no, nothing showed up. You don't understand why that was. So,
would Beast now, I think would it be unreasonable for Beast to have kind of noticed that Fayez was maybe a bit perplexed or a bit off?
Yeah, I just want to think of what, because your animal instincts might be picking up on something. And I'm just trying
dog and their owner,
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what might be, because I obviously know what the story is.
Well, he was going to try something which was, he smelt, it is more of an animal feeling, he smelt a bad smell before, but he's going to start sniffing around Fayez and wherever he's carrying that toad little statue, that he's kind of like going to see if he smells it towards Fayez.
Go for it.
So I guess you do a perception. He'll do like a little bloodhound. I could be completely off, but I'm wondering, has he got some bad?
You're looking for a 20, by the way.
Bad juju. Yeah, he's looking for 20. Some bad juju off this thing now.
You know bad juju's coming up off you.
Nah.
And would we know if
is broken?
Checks the rest of us to see what's going on?
No, to be honest, you were in the middle of combat. It's a feeling that Fayez got, and it's maybe Beast smelled something a bit odd, so but he couldn't narrow it down.
But I'm just thinking, should we at least cross the bridge and check out the hut that the
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So Beast is gonna cross. Who's next?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the door's here, I'm guessing.
Okay, and then, Andy, stop there a second. Now, as you're crossing the bridge, Andy, what we're going to need to do is a strength save. So, on your main character sheet, you see the word, like there's intelligence, there's strength, there's dexterity, there's constitution. Now, you can roll either a strength or a dexterity, but strength is your better one. So, click on the word strength, click on the STR, and it'll pop up if you want to do an ability check or a saving throw. So you're looking for a saving throw, and you're looking for 13 to score 13 in a saving throw.
All right, just normal.
Just normal. So saving throw on strength.
Oh, ooh.
Okay. So that was 14. Yeah, so that was good. So the bridge, as you started crossing the bridge, one of the floorboards, or a couple of the boards started cracking, and they just collapsed away from underneath your feet. But you were actually able to jump the last bit, and you landed onto the shore.
Whew. Might as well jump.
Yeah. So nice jump. Bit of parkour there.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Parkour. Yeah.
Okay, so who's going into the hut? Are you?
I'll.
Are we all?
My way in.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I'll
I don't have anything
lock
for
the door
inside
for everyone
the hut.
behind
I didn't
me.
think you were going to go into the hut. You go into the hut,
yeah.
and it's fairly decrepit. There's bits of bones, and there's bits of web all over the place. and it's obviously where the Ettercap was living as it farmed the 2 spiders, and it's just carcasses, and it's fairly gross, and it's even for beast is an awful smell of death off it, but you don't. Yeah. There's nothing of interest in the hut.
Oh. Yes, okay. But bones to beast, a pile of bones are what a pile of gold is to the rogue over there.
You can add into your sheet that you've taken 5 bones with you.
He is going to gnaw on something.
Just hangs around his waist.
Yeah.
I just imagine he's got like a packet of cigarettes. You know, he's just got this box with little bones, and every so often he kind of takes one out.
True.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, tapping the bone dust.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry. Right. Okay. So again, I'm just going to throw you down in any order. You're coming up the top of the screen this time. So you actually should be probably arriving at the bottom. But anyway, look, let's not worry about the geography of this town too much. So so you're on the road coming into this little settlement. It has stopped raining. The sun has come out. And in this town you're coming into, it's a bit muddy on the road, but you can see there's a little market and that down the road from you.
Well, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
So we're in the town that we're supposed to be. Aren't we supposed to go and find the alchemist?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there's some people around.
I haven't
looked in every character that's in this market, but you can take it that it's a fairly busy market stall. You know, there's market stalls and there's people around, and there's a hustle and bustle going around the place.
I see 2 guys there. What do they look like?
Like, given that you are all looking at, there's a dog. They look like what they look like. One of them has got like a turban or a lanyard around them, and he looks a bit like a sailor. And
a lanyard.
Yeah, or not a lanyard. Bandana. A bandana around his head, and he's looking army hearties.
Beast over here sniffing the pig.
They're not too. And the stall owner's going, "Oi, get this! Go on, shoot!" This guy's coming out. Actually, this is the stall owner, and he's like, "Get away from, get up, hoosh."
Beast, it's rude to sniff people without asking first.
Yeah.
This is a pig, it's not a people. Yeah. I will trade you for one of your meats. I have many bones.
No, it's okay. Go on, shoot. And he goes off, and he's getting a rake or something out of the pigsty, and he's waving it at you. Go on, off you go, off. Whoosh.
I'll slink away. Sheepishly.
Yeah. So this is this guy. So this one approaches you. Whatever your name is again. Becky, and he goes, pretty lady, what you doing with this gang?
You get the slap in the face for that.
You give him a slap in the face. Okay, so he draws his rapier out, and he goes,
"Oh my gosh,
don't be like that." And
hey, guys.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
So you're up in combat first, Becky, if you want to do anything to him.
I'll just put me dagger to his neck, and I kind of intimidate him.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I'd say at this stage he's got his knife drawn. He's gonna swing at you.
All right, I'm just gonna take me rapier out and fucking stab him then.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
Girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll? Oh, it's going in there now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
hang on. Wouldn't you have it? Hang on. Don't you have advantage because he hasn't done anything?
He hasn't attacked yet, and
because you've got your assassin.
So roll another one. So roll another one. Yeah, you should have rolled 2 of them that time.
Yeah.
Is there a sound effect of cows?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking because
we'll take the 22. So yeah. Okay. So the 22 goes through. So remember, you do it at critical. I'm gonna shut them fucking cows up.
Thank you. It's like one cow doing one move. Dude.
Okay.
What's saying in cow? It's saying fight. Right.
Okay, so you do him 11
Whoa.
damage.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh.
The cow started again. Sorry, I thought I stopped the cow. Sorry about that. Fucking cow. Sorry, I can't concentrate on my subtraction with that cow making that noise. Okay, so let me stop the cow.
Tip it.
Okay, now it's stopped.
That fucking cow.
The cow is shut up. Remember what happened in Cthulhu?
Yeah.
What, you moved back out of combat, did you?
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
I
you
did.
dodged. Yeah. So you're right.
Yeah, I dodged.
So he goes, "You don't be running away from me, little lady," and he runs
I'm
about you.
trying to know if it's my giant dog friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's growling.
Yeah. So he goes, "Is he with you?" Right. Sorry, let's check something here. Shit, I thought he did 2 attacks. Okay. Right, he's gonna scimitar you. He's going to attempt to use the scimitar.
We're just friends. This isn't a jealous thing.
Yeah.
You're out of order, mate.
Okay, 23. I think 23 is going to go through. Okay, so he does you 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay, is anybody else going to rush into the fight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
but I might use my
Oh yeah, you've.
Use your mate.
Yeah, well, yeah, that kind of worked out. But I was thinking of firing an arrow at him.
Okay, so let me just add you to the combat thing, and let me
Okay,
add these to the combat thing, and roll fires.
Shit.
Okay, so Beast, you're actually up next, even though it's moved you up into the thing. So Beast, you're up. I know it's showing Beast ahead of the cam, but
so let me just so I don't have to bother targeting, do I?
no, targeting it doesn't do anything. It just gives dots over it. So once you
Yeah,
attacking.
Just before I forget, bonus action there to do the rage and consume that, just to make sure that I don't forget to do that. So claw, raging, so attack, reckless attack. Why did I do 3? Oh, crit. It's his initiative roll. Oh, nice. So critical hit. So that should do the. Yeah, it's okay. That did the rage damage as well. So 13 for that.
Damage to him. Okay.
And then he gets his when he does his claw. He gets to do his second one. Oh, you can do the take damage away from the token? Can you?
From the token, yeah. I just did it there now. Yeah, just discovered that.
What was that? That's the same 13.
13 again.
To hit.
Oh, 13.
No, 13 to hit.
Okay, let me just check. No, yeah, that'll do.
Oh, okay. So just regular damage.
No armor.
Oh, I thought he might have been more. And another 9.
Fucking hell, 9. So that is.
Yeah. And he's just kind of.
Okay, let me just do one thing there, guys.
Yeah, he's just kind of circling him.
Okay. Right, that's grand. So, sorry. So next was the bandit captains had us go. Fayez, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire an arrow at him.
Okay. So again at disadvantage, please.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
So hit attack select disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that thing has bad mojo.
It's cursed.
So
it's a cursed frog.
So the first arrow goes wildly wide. So yeah, unfortunately it misses. Now you can move if you want to.
Yeah. You can leave your friends behind.
Valna, I don't know why it skipped. You, Valna, it's your go. I know it's saying
Right.
maintaining the contact tracker, but
Gosh, I have to go up there, right? Fine. Hi. Don't you go bullying my fellow sister.
Yeah, sisters.
Give me a second. Where's my inventory?
Sisters are rapiering for themselves. Stabbing it for themselves.
oh, unfortunately, no.
Just
missed.
Just.
Okay, Marvina.
Okay, I'm sisters are raping it. That sounds weird. Raper.
Yeah,
No,
that's why I started it. I was like, I'm gonna sound this out very slowly. Should have gone with stabbing. It wasn't like a taste of their own medicine kind of thing.
Becky.
Oh.
That is good enough, Becky. But you should have actually rolled that at advantage because. It's fine. You don't need to because it went through, but that should have been at advantage. So yeah, do your damage. And you get your sneak attack bonus.
Yeah.
A 2d6, is it?
Yeah. 2d6. And then roll 2d6. Now you can see there's little dice down the bottom if you want to roll them. 2 squares. So that's one of them. So and another one. Actually, it's adding 2 to them for some reason.
Oh.
So that's okay. So the first one was 4, the second one was 5. So that's 9 and 3 is so you do 12 points of damage.
Okay. And I'm just going to step out of the way there as well.
Okay.
I'm my little furry friend.
Yeah. Okay, so from across the way, you can see the stall owner. He goes. He pulls out a crossbow.
Oh my gosh!
He
Okay,
just
of course.
lets fire at the guy that's attacking you is in the middle of it.
Oh, nice one.
He fires at.
Sweet.
And he goes. He does 4 damage. Okay, so the crossbow bolt goes flying out and does 4 damage to him.
It says 5 there.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I never added the 1. You're right. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So, beast. So if you right-click on your own target token, the number that's in the bottom box is your HP. You can actually just type in the new value.
Yeah.
So I just go.
Cool.
You don't have to do it on your sheet if you know your stats.
Yeah.
That's cool. He's gonna do the old the old standard. Where's it? Okay, it's come up there. Swipey.
Yeah.
Oh, same again. Yeah.
Almost. It's just like that.
Yeah. Normal.
9 damage.
9, and then his second one that he does, which that's
not going to do it. Sorry.
No. Second one's a miss.
So he himself goes and he is going to stick. He pulls a dagger out and he attacks you with a dagger, which goes through, and he does you. Sorry, this is the beast he's attacking.
Yeah.
And he does 4 damage to you. Fayez?
Hang on, Phil. Did you attack at advantage just in case you crit?
Look, okay.
You might get a crit.
Okay, I'll just roll a normal D20 and see does it crit. No. Yeah. So so it's just a normal attack, which is what you got. Okay, Fayez.
Yes, I'm gonna throw a Toll the Dead at the bandit captain.
Okay. So he has to do a wisdom save, and that seems to work okay for some reason or other. So he takes a saving throw. 13. And he just about does it. So he goes, he shimmers and went, whoa, and he didn't like it. Okay, Valna.
Come on, Valna.
Can you just die already? Jeez. Seriously.
Cast Thunderwave will hit him, but you'll also
Yeah,
hit all
yeah,
three.
that's it. Goes through. So 13 is good enough.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
great. Thank goodness.
Sweet.
No more.
You do 6 points of damage. Oh, did you hear that?
What was that?
That was him dying.
Oh, what was
Because I did it on the thing. I went.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, hang on! I made a noise into the mic.
Oh, did you? Did you go?
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
I typed it to 0 and it removed his hit points. I thought that was.
Right, that's it, guys. I'm quitting this, and I'm gonna go do sound effects.
Sound effects, yeah.
Yeah. So with that, and the stall owner comes over and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. He's been hanging around all day, and I knew there was something strange about him. I thought he was trying to rob stuff from the stall. So I'm sorry he got all up in your face. But I'll back you up. There was with the guard when they come around. He was no good.
Well,
We've seen worse.
yeah. We're here looking for an alchemist called Tenne Valcor. Do you know where he lives?
Yeah. He just lives across the road there, in that house there.
Oh.
This one here. Down the
Oh,
end.
On the bottom right.
Yes, in the bottom right. Yeah.
thanks very much.
Yeah. No problem. Can I interest you in some pig or sheep or?
Not right now. We'll get back to you maybe when we see this fella. We might need a good meal after this. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. No problem. No problem at all. Stand by. I'll give you a discount. And
Excellent.
he drags off the bandit guy and he goes, "Oh, you make some nice sausages, you will."
Really Todd.
And some yummy pork
love it.
there.
At least they're not kid toys this time, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we go over to the old alchemist with the
Yeah. So there's a door over here where the black stuff is.
Black stuff. The
Sorry, on the
shadow.
ground. It's this ash. And actually, what was quite nice about this is before I used to have to do the black on it, I was actually able to pop the roof onto that building, and I can remove the roof now from that building.
Oh, cool.
So.
Oh.
Nice.
So are you looking? And there's a little. I'll just make it visible. 2 seconds. It's quite a small building. So there's a little gnome over by the table.
Hello.
Hello. Come in. Hello.
All right.
Come in.
It's a very small.
It's a very small. Well, maybe I should come out to you people, will I?
Yeah, because I can't get to the wall.
Yeah, I don't think we can all fit in there,
Well,
especially
I am a gnome.
beast.
I am a gnome, so
Yeah.
it's a perfectly adequate size for me. It is, I'm only 3 foot 1 inch. I'm not like that big. Oh, aren't you a big lad? May I cut some of your toenail clippings? I know a good potion that they'd come in handy for.
Yeah. Of course. A beast pulls out a bag of his toenails.
I've something for you. I've something.
Some of them are not mine.
Okay. He says, "Oh, thank you very much." He said, "Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a second." He runs into his house, and he deposits down, and you can hear him rustling inside.
Yeah.
And
Rummaging.
He comes out.
I am in need of a grooming.
He comes out and he goes, "Here's some sausages. I got them from the chap across the way there, so I'm not sure what's in them." So yes. So can I interest you in some potions? Well, you don't need any hair growth ones. But I have potions for cataracts. Do you have anything from cataracts? From catarrh?
Are they a type of flea?
I don't have any delousing potions. I don't. Sorry. No. Yes. So yes. Now, what can I do?
No, we are here. We are here because we have a relic.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about that actually, because the whole disadvantage thing and me carrying around that relic, those might be connected.
You.
Or maybe the DM just doesn't like you. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I know that
always
was
possible.
Yeah.
neither
Really?
would me.
Yeah. A relic. Oh, a relic. Okay.
You got it off to priest.
Yeah.
Shipwrecked.
So I'll show it to him. Does this mean anything to you?
He says, what monks, what priests gave them this to you? How did you come about it? I was expecting some monks as some from the order of the tier.
They were shipwrecked
Yes.
and attacked. So
Yes. Well, what were their names? Do you recall?
no, Malcolm and I don't know.
Benjen.
Bro,
Young chap.
Benjen. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yeah, brother Benjen. Yes. They were shipwrecked. Oh no, I hope they're okay.
And no, they were attacked by.
One died.
Being shipwrecked. That's an awful lot of bad luck, isn't it?
Yeah, they were lucky we were in the tavern sheltering from the rain.
Yes. Okay. Yes, it was an unusually unseasonable storm, wasn't it, that came up? Yes, so let me see this relic. Yes. They did write to me, and I said I would need to see it to make a proper assessment. So, are you going to hand them over the relic?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I, guys? Help me out here. Should I? Do we trust this guy?
The brothers were kind of trusting him. The priests were trusting him with it.
Mm.
They were bringing.
If he turns on us, I can step on him.
All right, buddy. Here, see what you can make of this.
So he takes the relic off and he goes, "Oh," he says, "Oh." So he runs into his little table of stuff, and you can see him through the door, I presume. But so he puts it down, and there's a lot of, very interesting. And he's pouring potions on it, and he's doing stuff, and there's steam coming off in different colors, and there's a big explosion, and there's sparks, and his hair is all singed up and everything. And he goes, "Oh, dearie me, just." So he goes, after a few minutes of this, and there's a lot of crashing and splashing and stuff, he comes back out and he goes, yes, I do know what this is, this relic. There isn't probably a proper name for it, but I would call it probably the relic of misfortune is what I would call it. It seems to have been imbued with some sort of
Curse.
Cursed souls. I'd say there's a small demon possibly trapped in the center of it, and that demon would probably anything. Have you noticed anything strange when you were doing anything? I'd say anything to do with strength or that. Now I'd say that demon would thrive off and.
Yes. I've my aim is not what it usually is, and there's something that's been feeling off ever since I took it upon me.
And now that you don't have it anymore, how do you feel?
I suppose there's a bit of a relief going on. I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, there's a post over there. Have a swing of your scimitar off that there and see how well you do.
Where?
I don't know. There's a wooden tree stump or something sticking up out of the ground beside you.
All right, so I'll take a swing at that with my mace.
Yeah.
So do I?
Just do an attack roll, yeah.
Yeah. Advantage, normal, disadvantage?
Roll at advantage.
All right.
Oh, well, that seems to be quite well. You seem to be back in working order there now, my friend. So he goes, yeah. So yes, I do. It's quite interesting. That is quite interesting. I do recognize the material it's been made from. It's this very special ore that comes from the Sword Mountains, which we're in the foothills of, and yes, there is an unusual ore that's in these mountains that isn't really found very much. It doesn't exist in other places, but it's not as common. And I'd say that has been refined down and used to make the encasing to encapsulate the demon inside it. So what we need to do is you need to break it open and release the demon. But I don't know if I'd recommend that.
Yeah, I think we should have demon should have been mentioned when we got the second thing to
Yeah.
start with.
Well, see the problem, and do you know what? There was this material. Some strange chaps about 6 months ago came down into me, and they wanted me to help them refine it, but I didn't trust them. They had settled up in the sword mountains, and a little camp up there, and they do come down and they trade for meats and stuff every now and then, and so yeah, I think they're probably linked to this. I'd say that's probably where this has been fashioned. And given that the evening, he looks up to the sky and goes, given that the evening is drawing on, I would imagine that the only way to destroy this is I know this sounds like a cliche. This always happens in these adventures, but the only way to successfully destroy the demon is to destroy it in the forge from whence this thing was created.
Really?
Well, you can smash it here if you want with a hammer, with your mace. But the demon will probably come out and bind itself to whoever has broken its casing. So if you want to do that, you can.
So you're saying we have to go to Mount Doom then?
Yeah, some people call it that. It's Mount Not So Nice though. It's probably what the name of this mountain. It's just up to the. So he points up there. You see the road here to the right? It's just you just take that up there, and that will bring you straight up to the cultists. Just as there's a road sign up there saying to the cultists. So
Are you saying we just bring the relic up there and just throw it into the mountain and it'll be done?
well, you have
That's
to find the
oddly
forge
convenient.
and you probably have to kill all the cultists as well because they'll only make another one.
Right.
Okay.
The question is, even if we destroy this relic of misfortune, we will have to find and destroy the accompanying relic of Mr. Fortune. It could be a long quest.
yeah, yeah. And he just the gnome just looks at you and just rolls his eyes. And he goes, I think
Don't mind
there's an
him.
open stage across the way in the tavern every Thursday night, every 10-day. There's an open stage night.
Okay, are we going to take a short rest here? If we're going to go up the mountain.
I would suggest that if anyone needs to get a bit
Yeah.
of health back to maximize.
Since darkness is drawing near anyway, I say we find a shelter here for the night.
I think that's a good idea.
You're going to do a long rest and set off in the mountain.
I am actually out of rages.
Okay, look, from the point of view of the story, we'll just take a long rest and you can head off first thing in the morning to the thing. So again, just open up your character sheet and quickly just do a long rest, and you'll get all your dice back and your spell slots and stuff back. And he goes, right, I'm going to bed for the
Long
night.
rest.
So is it next to your health? Is there a little bed?
On the bed, the first hourglass was short rest. The second hourglass to the right is a long rest.
Okay.
Becky's done it. Marvina's done. Or Beast has done it. Marvina's done it.
So I'm not seeing it.
So I think next to your health bar on the
main
character
character
sheet, there's
sheet.
like a little.
Character sheet.
Oh,
bed.
right.
Yeah.
So
you didn't do that. So on the bed, there's 2 hourglasses. The first one is you got it there. New day. Yeah, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. So,
Well, no damage.
So yeah, that's D&D is very forgiving. Once you go to bed for the night, you come up and it was nothing. I lost a leg yesterday, but it's fine. From the crew back during the night. Who would have known? Yeah, it's not Cthulhu where you 6 months of dying. Okay, so I'm just going to preload the scene there while you're all doing that.
Yeah.
And we are going to go to. Again, I'll have to drop your characters onto it. First of all, I must do this. Okay, characters. So Beast.
I hope nobody ate sausages for breakfast this morning.
Oh, no. We all turned vegetarian overnight.
Yeah.
Well, I ate all the sausages that the butcher off. All of us, yeah.
Okay, so
This man tastes much better than he behaved.
so you actually, can everybody see YJ's health bar,
Yeah.
but not anyone else's?
I can see YJ's and my own.
Okay, so okay, that's something for the next time. I meant to have them all enabled so that you could all see each other's health, but sorry about that. So that's something I must learn to do. Okay, so you have followed the trail up that the gnome gave you directions to, quite clear directions, and the trail went up, and he'd said it was in the entrance of the mountain. There was this cave, and you'd go into the cave. So he gave you quite good direction. So you've just gone into the cave mouth entrance, and it's quite dark, but you should all be able to see. Hopefully.
I can't see shit.
Okay, let me just check your token. Oh yeah, because what's after happening is you don't have dark vision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light a candle for you, literally.
I have torches and candles.
Oh no, well he has some in his own backpack. So so let me just give me 1 second there, and I will create a light, and it is going to be.
What's the cat's name? YJ.
Her name, and she's called Lilu.
Oh.
You know, the fifth element.
Multipass.
Yeah. And I have another. Her brother is not here. He's called Corbin.
My cat's name is not quite as good as that.
What's your cat's name, Becky?
Dinky.
Dinky. You went with the more traditional. Okay, I'm just giving you a bit more, making your torch a little bit brighter. Okay,
yeah, thank you.
So, and it's flickering.
Oh, that's
like a
cool.
torch, yeah. So you've got a torch. The rest of you have dark vision. You can actually use a mod, because dark vision you're not meant to be able to see in color, and I couldn't get it to work. But it's meant to turn everything that you see using dark vision into black and white. But,
Very.
Oh, like night vision goggles. Okay.
Yeah, green one, monochrome green. So yeah, you off you go, explore.
All right.
Are we going to go stealth, seeing as we know that there's a load of what are they called?
Cultists.
Cultists up here. Should we go in stealth mode?
It's up to you guys.
I mean, how is Andy's character gonna go in stealth mode if he has a freaking candle?
True.
Well, it's not so much that he's creating light, because the light isn't going to travel that far, but it's not how he's making noise. Like you know, that
he can always
off the walls.
If he's at the back, I guess, then you know he might.
So yeah, you can do stealth rolls if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna attempt.
Yeah, I don't mind.
So stealth roll is.
Yeah, I can do a stealth roll.
Yeah, it's just on your character sheet, on your attributes. It's so on the one on the left, you'll see stealth. So just click on the word stealth. So 16 is very good. Whoever rolled that, 5 is shite.
Beast.
I have a 19, 25. I have 25. I don't know what that means, but
yeah, well, it's very good. But basically, Beast rolled 20. So who rolled bad? Marvin rolled a 9, or a total of 9. So yeah, it's not great. So you are making a bit of noise. You're clanking around with chainmail, but it isn't like you're knocked a corpse down into a well or anything.
Okay.
So it's not that bad.
So should I roll one? I haven't rolled one.
Oh yeah, roll one, yeah, Andy, and then roll a 1, and you basically you'll be uncertain for yourself.
You're going through.
Yeah.
Just normal.
Yeah, just normal. Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. Who's carrying the relic of misfortune?
No, I am.
Okay, well, roll another one, and we'll take the worst.
Shit. At a disadvantage, I suppose.
Just roll one more, and we'll take the lowest one. So just roll this one at normal, and we'll manually take the lowest one.
Oh wow!
I couldn't believe that when I asked you, by the way, with the spider at disadvantage, and you rolled 2 natural 20s. That's unbelievable.
And now I rolled 2 natural 90s. I don't feel that misfortunate. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Andy, do the lottery when you're finished this. Go online and do the lottery.
Yeah. Okay, so peeps, yeah, up to you guys.
I see like a little tunnel. Was it a stone or something?
Yeah, the one going straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that Beast is heading into.
Yeah.
Maybe we should keep the party together.
I think it was he just
Oh, okay.
Don't see. It looked like a dead end.
Yeah, well.
Anything in there?
I see another like tunnely thing here that goes pretty much into the center of the map at least.
Yeah, me too.
Beast is gonna stand here and again start
there
trying
seems to be another one up here. And up here as well.
It's who's rolling there?
No. Sorry, you can't see.
That was grand. It was just a dice roll shot across the screen there.
Yeah, sorry, he's just giving that. You smell nothing.
That's a.
It was
dead
just
end. It's mad the way you pop in and out of vision of each other people's vision when you.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
There's also like an exit over here of sorts.
It's just a load of tunnels.
I see something blue where I am.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, like where I am, there's something blue up ahead.
Something borrowed, something new.
Yeah. No, it's like blue veins. Is that water?
So yeah, as you approach, you hear the noise of water. YJ.
Okay.
So you found it's a little sort of seems to be a lake, an underground lake, and there's water.
Phil, with the movement, how did you do the
macro like? So you go.
Sort of plan. Plot your.
You go onto you hold the control key. You click. You know the way you'd normally do the range. Sorry. So you go into your character. You left click, and then while you're holding down the. Sorry, I'm explaining this badly. So click, highlight your character, hold control, drag the thing out to give you a dot. Yeah, do another again, and then hit the space bar.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else up there. That's kind of a dead end.
No. Yeah.
Unless we do the tunnel.
There must be another path.
Yeah, but we could do the tunnels one by one. It's like the edge of the wall. So we could have a look. Oh shit! Don't do that. We could have a look and check. That goes nowhere as well. So I'll check there.
Got this one. Going up somewhere. I'm going up in the middle of something and I'm blocked. This is dead end.
Hang on a second, guys, because I'm getting lost of where you actually are. I would suggest when you start coming near to the end of some of the tunnels, especially if it's a dead end, you don't just turn around. You have a look around to see is there anything.
Oh, okay. Like, no, we can't go through, so we're gonna go back.
You don't need to go back up where the water was. You don't need to go back where the water was.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of the map right now.
Okay, I see the problem. I can't see where you are. 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know where I am either. It's in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
But I think it's in the middle. It's smack in the middle.
Okay. Sorry, hang on a second there now. I think. Where the fuck are you, YJ? Right.
Beast was covering
next
her
to
up.
the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah.
Beast was giving Valna a piggyback. That's why they were stacked.
Okay. So you're in a dead end there now, are you? Where Beast is. So,
Yeah.
Is someone giving me a perception check?
Let me do a perception check then.
Yeah.
Perception.
I'm going to take one from each of you in each location. So
I can. Yeah. Okay.
So that was a 7. Okay.
It was 11.
Okay, so
I have 11.
Holy shit.
Right, you don't. Yeah, there seems to be Okay, so Beast
Mine-
Beast has sniffed and Beast knows nothing here, nothing to see.
No. Okay.
No.
Everybody, let's go back out again.
All right.
There was a very long
Somewhere
time, a
else.
few minutes. Oh yeah, so yeah.
Yes, there was. I know which one it was. It's further down, then you have to turn up
This is
again or
one-
something like that. This one, over here.
Right. Okay. Move it on up.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Seeing
It
something?
goes around. Round and around. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. What? Oh my god, what kind of maze is this? I see stairs. Is that stairs? I see something. Is that a door?
Do you hear anything?
Yes, I hear something. I hear
Oh my
cultists.
god, that's so cool.
Okay,
Cool,
so
cool.
right.
Shit.
So okay, so you've found some steps. Okay, so right. Do you want to have a look around there?
Yeah, you want to check, is there a door or whatever there?
Okay, so Becky wants to, check for a door. So yeah, have a look.
Where's Beast?
Beast is stuck in the
Trying to.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
I mean, I couldn't hear anything, so I was checking my
Is
sound.
there a door out?
I just dragging Becky. So I don't know how
Sorry.
close it is with the wall.
I was getting
Yeah.
stuck on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would we check, is there a door? Is that perception or
Investigate or perception, whichever. I'll take either, whichever one you're hiring. Cool.
Do we all do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway.
Beast smell
So,
is sniffing at the bottom of the steps, and you roll the 80 in there. Valna, you notice on the wall beside you, there is there's a lever. One of the rocks isn't an actual sort of rock. There's a little lamp there beside Beast, and you actually notice it's free to move. So you pull it down and.
Okay.
Sorry, Phil. Would it perception or?
Perception or investigate, but it's okay because
Investigation.
around 22, and she discovered that the lamp on the wall beside Beast actually was a lever, and it's after the door beside you has after sliding back. You should hear stuff.
Holy
Can you hear stuff?
I can hear them chanting.
Oh wow, this is so cool. Should you be going ahead so fast with the misfortune relic on you?
Maybe not.
So,
But again, I'm not feeling very misfortunate. So
You have the dog in front because he can smell what's coming
so
up.
one of the cultists in front turns around and he sees you, and he goes, intruders, or something like that. And
All right.
they all stop chanting.
I'm gonna get ready to throw a spell in his face.
Okay, so I take it we're going to go into combat. So
Yeah.
Damn straight.
It's like
dude.
we enter and go. Ah!
let me just select. Whoa, let me just select.
There's no subtlety in this group. There's no subtlety.
No.
Just
Just like
Oh,
that.
no fucking around.
enter a village and then go. There you go. Here's my dagger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it is sort of a one-shot sort of thing.
Well, he called me darling, and I'm an ex-soldier, so I don't think I would have taken it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to roll the initiative.
Wow, there's a lot of cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Six of them.
Some of them you shouldn't be able to see, but anyway. Right, so I'm going to roll. So they're basically what you've seen as it's rolling. There's a big chamber, and there's a load of cultists sitting around this fire in the center, and they were all chanting until you barged in on top of them, and this is their sacred temple. So they're no, you're not up to any good. So they basically get up and they start drawing swords and machetes and stuff at you, and we have cultist number 3. Cultist number 3, would you step up?
Who is cultist number 3?
I am cultist number 3. No, I am cultist number 3. No, so cultist number 3 runs forward, and the first person he sees is you, Becky. So he is going to attack you with his. What's he going to attack you with? His scimitar. So he is just going to swing a scimitar at you. There's no. There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing fancy in this, and he is normal. And he rolls an 18. I think that goes through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And he's going to do you 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Beast.
He is going to just go in for the nearest. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And since this one is in front of Marvena, he's going to attack. I'll just put a little target on him just so you know which one I'm going for.
Yeah.
So we will pop up. Where am I? Okay, so he is going to rage. Actually, just make sure I knock off the use of that. And then he's going to go for his reckless claw attack.
Oh,
so that's gone through, yeah.
19.
Nice.
And 8 damage.
Okay, so he's gonna do, and that leaves him at that.
Okay. And so he will go then for the second one as part of that same thing.
Okay.
On the same guy.
On the same guy, okay.
Same guy, yeah.
Okay, that
and
goes
then
through.
damage is 11. Yeah, and since that guy died, he can move. Well, I don't need to. He won't. Well, he'll move a bit. He can move up to half his speed, so he'll
he'll swing around
to the back of this guy and then make. No, again, sorry, can't do that because I used my bonus action to rage. Anyway,
Marvena, you're up. The cultist, you just saw Beast ripped the cultist beside you to shreds that attacked you. So you can.
So I'm going to move here.
Get rid of him off the thing. Yeah.
And I'm going to use my rapier.
Okay.
And he hasn't attacked yet, so I get
he
that.
has not attacked yet, so you can do your.
An attack at an advantage.
You would be at advantage anyway because the other fella's beside you. So 18 does the damage, and you roll your normal damage and 2d6, and you roll it as a crit. So your damage is a crit, and then you'll do 2d6 extra. So the chances are this cultist is gone. So that's 8. And then you roll 2d6. And that's an 11. Okay.
That's 19.
Oh.
Yeah, he was what, cultist number what? Cultist
1.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's dead. So these cultists are.
Yeah, I'm just going to move out of the way for the others to get in.
I have to find cultist number 5. Cultist number 5 can just about run up to Beast, and he is going to draw his hit you with his scimitar. So he's going to try and run it through. Can he do anything else? No. Basically, so yeah, he runs up and he runs with his scimitar out. Did that not roll? It didn't roll because he's fucking dead. I rolled it on the dead one. Cultist number 5. You actually have to use the character sheet for the one that's on it, which is a bit weird. Okay, scimitar attack. Normal. Okay, Beast, that goes through, doesn't it?
It does. I'm a 15.
Yeah. So he does you 4 points of damage.
Okay. Takes 2.
Okay, Valna, you're up. Time to kill
Well,
some
I'm just
cultists.
gonna go and kill this guy. Kill the guy. Well, I think I'm gonna kill the guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
kill
very
the guy, so,
positive.
kill the guy.
It was manifest,
Yeah.
put it out into the universe. You're gonna kill this guy.
Not with a natural one, you're not.
because all that
Oh,
manifest
that's the
stuff
worst.
is bullshit.
I know. Oh my god, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so next up is cultist number.
Why is it red? Because it's bad?
Yeah, it's got a plus
Oh
three.
yeah. I think if it's a critical one, like if it's a critical fail, it does it in red, and if you get a crit,
Yeah.
like I think it does it in green if you get a good crit.
So he's going to run over and attempt to stick his knife into you, Beast.
Yeah. Oh, advantage as well because
Okay.
so you can roll again. He's gone reckless.
No, so the 12 doesn't do it. Sure, it doesn't.
No, 15 for.
Okay, so
Beast.
yeah, that's him. Fayez.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sock a spell at the guy who is right behind Beast.
Yep. Okay.
Here.
Cultist number 2.
So,
Okay, so cultist number 2 is going to attempt to do his saving throw.
Yeah.
And he rolls he's a 13. He fails. So he takes 1d8 necrotic damage. So if the target has missed any of its hit points, has he missed? No, he hasn't lost any of his hit points. So you can roll damage there. Oh
yeah.
my god! So you roll
boom,
boom.
Nice.
So that just shot across and eviscerated him. But he's still going. He's still standing, like Elton John. He's still standing.
Oh.
So from the top of the room, you see this guy running down the altar going, "You vile pigs!" And okay, that's all he does. Cultists have to find cultist number 6 now. Number 2, number 5.
Cult fanatic.
Okay. So he is going to go over here, and he is going to attack you, Valna. And he is going to do a scimitar.
Scimitar. Seriously.
13. That is your
Yep.
class, isn't it? So
Yep.
He's
Seriously.
Yeah, he is going to do 4 damage to you.
Okay, it's not so bad.
Yeah, they don't hit much. Cultist number 4 is going to run in and see how far he can get. Sorry, he can get 25. He can get to there, so he's just beside Beast, and he's going to attack you, Beast. Okay.
Yeah, advantage again.
Advantage. So scimitar attack with advantage. Oh, 19's getting in anyway. 22, so he's going to do damage. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to do 6 damage.
Nice.
Okay,
yep.
Beast, you're back up.
He is gonna go, for this guy right in front of him, which is, I don't
Number
know.
5.
I don't know.
Is it the one down? Yeah, that's number 5.
Down. Yeah, he should. My thing should be on.
Yeah.
Where should he go? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah, 5.
So we can rage and claw.
Oh, that's gone. Yeah, that's
21
done,
yeah. And
oh, is it a 4?
9 damage?
It's cocked. 9 damage. Okay,
9
so
damage,
with that, he just crumples to the ground, and
okay.
cultist number 4.
Okay, so then.
Shit, that wasn't cultist number 4, was it? What was his name?
Cultist 5. No, it
was cultist 5. He's dead.
It's the one below him, yeah, and then he will go for this one.
The bottom one is 4.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Actually, so what he's going to do is he'll do the thing where he moves.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, actually, no. Sorry, I can't do that because to get the second claw attack, I have to do it as part of the same attack action, so I have to do it immediately. So he'll go for the second claw, which is going to be. Where's it not? Oh, sorry, it's there. Never mind. Advantage from reckless.
No, that fails.
Oh.
What?
That's him anyway.
Okay, Marvina, you're up.
I'm going to go up here
Yeah.
to just there and attack him with the rapier. Attack.
That's good enough.
Okay. Damage. And then 2d6.
You don't need to. He only had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucked. He only had 1 hit point left.
Alright.
Oh shit! What did I do there? Oh bollocks!
Switch up the light.
I could.
Ah.
I got that back. I'd sort of taken everybody off the combat tracker for some reason or other. Okay, sorry, 2 seconds there. That was my fault. Ah, fuck yeah. He's dead.
It was a blackout.
There was a blackout. Yeah.
And the internet
Yeah.
disappeared from the cave.
I'm gonna. The problem there now is I'm gonna have to re-roll for initiative for everyone. I deleted everyone off the combat tracker by accident. So I'll just go back to the Mervan and we'll take it from wherever it was. So Mervan, you just had your go. So cultist number 6. So that was my bad there. Cultist number 6 is which one? 4, 6 is there beside you. YJ. So he's going to cultist number 6 is going to attempt to attack you. Where the fuck is this character? Okay, so he's going to scimitar. And sorry, attack normal.
Nope.
15. That's good enough, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's not just a dice roller because there's a modifier on it.
Sorry, I forgot the other one modifier.
Now, if anybody's getting quite injured, Andy has some spells, so he only does you 2 damage. So Andy can
Okay.
if anybody's getting so just anyway, this you don't die straight away in this game. Right, so next up is number 8. Let's see. Oh no, there is no number 8. Sorry, that was my Beast Europe.
Okay.
He went just now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, why is it being slow for me for some reason? Okay, he's gonna just move down here to get in between.
I know he went, but it's my fault, YJ. I ended up resetting the combat tracker, so some of you is going to get extra goes.
Okay, so he is gonna go for this guy that's to my left, and YJ's, just below YJ. And sorry, come on, it's been slow for me now for some reason. Reckless attack. First claw.
Yeah.
22.
6 damage.
6 damage. And he'll go again, assuming the guy's still standing. Assuming he's Elton John. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone through.
18, and damage is
I wonder, can I take
normal.
-2? Can I take -2?
And 7. 7 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. So
and then he's not gonna move, but he can do his bonus action to move up to this guy and make a melee attack. So he's gonna attack this guy once. He's going full on rabid dog. Frenzy, 22 to hit, and where are we now? And 6 damage. Yeah. And then he's gonna stay there.
Okay, so Valna, you're up again.
I guess. Let's just do that thing.
Yeah. Stabby.
Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is it?
Nice.
Okay.
So, and with that, he is cultist number 4 is, you're going through these cultists fairly rapidly. So Fayez, you're looking around and there's hardly any left.
So I'm gonna get in the room, and so there's this cult fanatic.
Yeah. He's on the altar. He's shouting at you. You sacrilegious pigs!
Hey, that's speciesist.
What's the thing in the middle? The thing that's glowing red, like
that would be the altar, I would suppose.
Yeah, it's a sort of a thing. It's quite emanating heat.
Yeah.
Is it a forge?
We have to drop the idol.
So maybe I don't know if that's a good idea to show him that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try to throw another one of those spells at him. They seem to be working okay so far.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead.
Oh yeah, sorry, he has to make a save. Fanatic and saving throw. Oh.
Nope.
He doesn't save. Okay, so give him roll your damage. 1d8.
Which is 1d8. No, not 2. Jesus Christ, it's 1.
Yeah,
no, not 3.
You see in the you see the Toll the Dead description above it. It says 1d8 in a box. You can actually click on that and it'll roll it for you as well. 2. So you're doing 2 damage. So okay.
No disadvantage?
No, not for magic.
No, because
it seemed to only affect you when you were doing strength things.
Yeah.
Is the way it seemed to have worked. Okay, so it is now the Cult Fanatic's turn. And let's see what he can do. Ooh.
I like that. Ooh.
Right, I have to read what these fucking spells do. Sorry. Right. What's that do? That's fuck all. That's not going to do. Okay, I'm going to do this. So.
You take your time.
Yeah, sorry. Right. Okay. So he's going to run forward down the steps, and he saw Beast doing an awful lot of damage. So he runs over to Beast, and he touches Beast, and he is going to. How do I do this now? So hopefully this will work fairly okay. I'm trying to figure out how to cast a spell. 30 feet, okay.
If it's...
Sorry, the thing keeps on popping in on me. The hold key. What keeps on happening is on my screen, it just keeps on popping in every time I try and cast it.
Oh yeah. If you're
I hold X down.
if you sort it out, or if you do it manually, if it's a spell attack, you're trying to
okay.
You'll have advantage if it's a. Oh, never mind.
It's right.
So double whatever dice, twice as many dice as whatever it says. Anyway.
I'm just trying to figure out how it actually casts the damage on it. It's inflict wounds, basically.
So I had a bad feeling since you're running up to tag me.
I'm trying to. Oh, here it is. On a hit, the attacker takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
60-10.
So there's the first 3, and that's 25.
Oh my god!
And next one is so you take 40 damage.
That is more than my max.
Yeah, we're going to do the. We're not going to do the instant death thing. I would never do that anyway.
Yeah, I think it has to be minus. Yeah. Whatever you think is so. But yeah, I had 31, so I'm down to 0.
So basically, what's happened is the dog Beast has fallen unconscious, and he now has to make what's called death saves every time it comes to his turn. If he makes 3 in a row, he's toast. Or if he makes 3 fails, he's toast. If he makes 3 saves, he's okay. He's stable. So that's the fanatic. Okay, Marvina, you've just seen Beast, just who's been ravaging all around him all day, suddenly just whimpers and
basically pretty much full health, just
down. So there you go.
This guy touched him and he died.
Yeah. No, you won't get bonus or anything there from the Beast being beside you because Beast is unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just remember that you're on a normal attack.
Okay.
So
14.
I just have to check. Actually, I'm not sure what his stat block is. Yeah, that goes through.
Okay. 7.
Okay, so he takes 7 damage.
Okay, and I'm stepping back.
Okay.
Behind the fire.
I was wondering why this thing wouldn't.
Oh, where did I go? Here I am here.
So yeah, 13 you did, and you gave him 7 damage.
Hmm.
Okay, now he has taken damage. So Ben, if you're doing, or Andy, if you're doing your thing, so that gives him down to. Okay, if you're giving him a thing, you'll do more damage. You know the way it's 1d10 if he's taking damage. Okay, so Beast is unconscious, so Beast must make a saving throw. And then Valna, you're up.
Is Beast throwing? Or
Yeah, he's done it there. So he fails, unfortunately.
Oh.
So he's 1 fail.
Okay.
So Valna, you're up.
okay, so I guess I'm just gonna come up here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Attack.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, that'll damage him.
Damage.
Nice.
7.
Okay.
How dare you hurt my beast?
Yeah. Fayez, you're up. Now you've obviously the option of healing Beast.
Yeah. I got this, and I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah,
I've got this neat little spell called Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
So you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
The creature becomes stable. This spell has no effect on undead or construct. So I guess I would be moving
Probably to there, so then you get the shield of him. Now, if you're there, you're in range of the cult fanatic. But you could go to the other side of him if you wanted. You could go north of him.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Just if you don't want to be standing beside the fanatic, since it's his goal.
No, yeah.
So
but anyway, yeah.
So the fanatic looks around at Vanya, and he is going to. What has he got left spells wise? He's going to try and he's going to inflict wounds on you. Inflict wounds. I don't know why that all came up.
4th level spellcaster.
Yeah, sorry, that shouldn't have come up there because that's all basically his spells. So he is going to on a melee attack. So you're going to roll plus 1d20 plus 3. Oh, 14. So that goes through. So you're going to take 3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh.
So you take 12 damage only. Jesus Christ. It's not that bad.
Well, I only have 12 points.
So okay, you're unconscious.
0.
You just collapsed now unconscious.
Holy shit.
0?
Yeah, so Beast is right. So Beast is unconscious.
Please.
Yeah. I won't put the tags up, and you're unconscious as well. So Marvina.
Okay, I'm going over to your man. I'm gonna wait here.
Oh yeah, that's gone through.
Mm.
So you got 9 damage.
Nice.
And I'm moving over here.
Okay, so he's still going. Beast is unconscious. Valen is unconscious. Fayez.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Valna. Before that, you need to make a death
Yeah.
save. Sorry about that. My bad.
How do I do that?
So I'll just have a check on your sheet there. Where did you see them, Ben? Do you know? Just roll 1d20.
When you went into it, like where
Oh,
your
I see it.
face was,
Yeah.
there's a little skull in the
Yeah.
middle, and you hit that, and then it's got a ticker, and it's got a success and fail counter on the left and
Yeah.
right.
So
So you click it,
you
and if
see
you
that,
get
Valna?
10
Again?
or more,
So on your character sheet,
No.
on your
Yes.
you see up in the top left your image. There's a little skull. It's red, and there's a skull.
on all red, and there's a skull, like a little skull icon.
I don't see no red, no
on your
skull.
on your character sheet.
Yes, I'm looking at my character sheet.
Top left, where your image,
On the top left.
where your image of your character is.
Yeah, I see a smiley face.
Yes. So, well, it's a skull. It's not a smiley face.
Could be a happy
It's
skull.
a very smiley face. Yeah, I know. So what should I do?
Just click on the skull.
I'll click on the skull. Nothing happened.
It says death saves. No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, hang on. I'll show you a screen. I'll snip that there, and I'll just throw it into your.
Weird.
So, for fuck's sake, I'm going to take a picture of it. It'll be quicker than me trying to screen grab it and send it on to you. He said it'd be quicker. It isn't fucking quicker at all. Or there's YJ. Okay, so I've just sent. So that's in your character sheet.
Okay, well, because it looks very different on mine.
Uh,
I don't see that skull.
Oh, well, I do. Okay, look, just roll one
Yeah.
d20. So down the bottom, there's a load of
Yep.
dice. The d20 is the second from the.
Yep.
Yeah, just roll one of them. Okay, so it's 12. It's more than 10, so that passes. So I'll just pass you
Okay.
your thing. So I don't know why that is showing up, and your one is different. Do you know what, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben, it's because you're a trusted player. The other standard players probably don't get that box.
Oh, really? I thought that would have been.
I would have thought that
I
too.
thought that would have been pretty standard.
I would have thought that as well, but that's the only difference between yours. Okay, so
Yeah. Weird.
the fanatic is up. Now he is. Where did you run off to? Oh yeah, you ran off to here. So he is going to run after you, Becky. YJ, and he's going to run after you, and he's going to attack you. With his. He has one of these left, or he's two of these left. He's 4 spell slots, isn't it? So he's going to try and inflict wounds on you. So he rolls. What was it? 1d20 plus 3. Oh yeah, so that's gone through, and he is going to do that amount of damage to you. So he's done 10 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's his go. And now it's yours.
Okay, so I am going to rapier him again, obviously. Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness,
So
that's
he does nothing. Beast.
I
you're
know.
okay.
I'm open again. He can fucking chase me around. I want to make him tired.
Yeah, Valna, you need to make another death save there, so roll a d20.
okay. D20, bro.
Okay, so you're okay. So you've made 2 saves now. So just mark that on your sheet. So it's 2 saves you've made. So 1 more and you'll be stable. Right, Fayez, you're up.
Yeah. So it seems like Valna's doing okay. So I don't. I think I should be focusing on beating that guy's
made out
ass.
of 2 out of 3, so yeah.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good statistic so far. I'm gonna surprise throw another Toll the Dead at him.
Okay, because he's doing way more damage if he's getting into people.
That's it.
So
That's the thing. Yeah.
he's going to attempt to make his save.
Yeah.
Oh, and he does.
Oh my gosh.
So he gets a save. So he's okay. Does he take any damage on a save? The target's no, so he's fine. And it's his go, and he goes, "How dare you!" And he's going to do something slightly different this time. He's one of my spell sets. So he's going to do a melee attack, but he has actually 2 melee attacks. So he's going to take out his daggers, and he is going to try and get 2 daggers out, and he's going to try and stick them into your ribs. So he's using his first one, and he rolls at normal. And that's it's a natural 20, so he's going to do you 3 points of damage, and then from his next dagger he is again going to attack normally, and that is a miss, I'd say, isn't it? 13. You're fine. You're more than 13. Is
16.
16. Okay, so he only does you 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. So, Marvina, you're up. Now he is beside Andy, so you will get your bonus.
Oh shit.
What's her bonus?
She's a rogue. If there's another one of the party are standing beside someone she attacks, if she succeeds, she rolls an extra 2d6 damage.
Oh, okay.
It's a sneaky attack. It's called sneak attack. They basically come in and they knife you in the back of. He's in combat already. So 18 is good enough to go through. So you do your regular damage and 2d6. So you do 8.
So didn't you say
And 2d6, and he takes another 10 damage, which he's on minus 10 damage now. So he is. He's dead, and he's dead. So
all right.
Why didn't he come up? He's dead. So with that, he's dead.
Nice.
YJ, you run over and you stabilize YJ, and you can you wake up Beast and YJ. You rouse them up, and you still have the Relic of Misfortune though.
Oh, should he heal us now? Can he heal the 3 of us now?
Yeah, well, Becky, you're fine. You can do a short rest. You're not unconscious.
All right.
So you're okay. So basically, yeah, he can heal. He can do a heal spell, which gives you 1 HP or whatever back. But from that point of view, we're just you wake up. The characters wake up. We're at the end of this anyway, fairly much so. I don't think there's nothing. So you rouse the two fallen comrades, and you have the relic now in your hand. And now that you've had a proper look around the room, there is a big altar in front of you, and there's this weird red light coming from it, pulsing.
Yep.
And there's quite an intense sort of cauldron, and there's at the top there's a red mysterious flame coming out of it, and there's a bit of heat coming off it.
I should drop it in.
I think it's the torch.
So take the relic and put it on the flame. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
So
all right.
Go for it.
Let's do it.
You drop it in, and the whole the chamber, the cauldron seems to swell out and pulse and goes in again and swells out and pulses, and it just collapses in on itself, and you can feel the air being sucked out of the room, and it rushes in, and it collapses into the top, and out from the top this big spirit comes out, and it looms over you, and it strikes down to attack you, but just as it's about to reach you, it just shatters into little smoke particles and ash, and just falls to the ground.
Yay!
And the relic has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, normally, what would happen? Obviously, there's a room to the south, and if you went in there, there is potions, healing potions and stuff you'd find. There's a room down to the end, just below you.
Better be some bones in there.
Some bones, yeah. But
Anybody fancy some sausages?
I think There's
Yeah, Beast is like rummaging through, just throwing magic swords over his shoulder.
looking for bones.
Potions smashing on the ground.
Yeah.
There's no bones or sausages in here.
Or squeaky toys, or old shoes, or slippers.
Oh, a rubber chicken.
Yeah. There is. I have a thing there to generate random loop, but I'm not sure if it works or how to do it. So yeah, so that's the story. That is the story with it. So
Right.
I'm just gonna,
Very good.
I'm
Nice.
just going to stop the recording there, and I'll upload that at something. So, and thanks for watching, guys. And next Monday we're back to Cthulhu, and hopefully we'll have some D&D after that. So, thanks, internet.
All right.
Bye.
Nice.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
We're clear from the internet.
That was cool. Enjoyed that film.
Yeah.